It's another Tuesday.
It's definitely a Tuesday.
No, it's not. You're lying.
I am not.
Fucking Christ!
What?
Suzie just blew my ear out.
Oh, really?
What?
In the stream.
Okay.
Oh.
I will adjust that momentarily.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm also loud, but Suzie was somehow louder than me.
Oh my god, that's not canon.
Which means there's nothing I can do about it.
It just means you need to turn down the desktop.
What do you mean you're both coming through Skype?
Yeah, but we're both really loud. So you turn
Oh, okay, I see.
Skype down.
Alright, yeah. I thought I finally had it. I thought I finally had a bead on what I had to do.
That's when it stops being the same.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
We've been through this enough that I know that that is the pattern.
Alright. And of course, Discord does not make this process any easier, considering it has its own rules.
Okay, I think we might be good now. Hold on. Test, 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 test.
Test, 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 test. Yes, possessed duck quack. It's the
Yeah, I think it's good now.
No, save that for Saturday when we play with Rambo some more. Oh man, the fucking Hive Swap trailer just keeps playing on loop. I should probably actually put on the stream. If my PS4 will actually cooperate this time. Alrighty. Can't wait to halt all story progress and go to a completely different thing.
Well, we're gonna get a little bit more story on the way there, which is going to twist the knife even further, and then we're gonna go and do something else.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better.
Oh yeah. We'll go through the same thing I did.
Send the link to the thing. Underneath the surprise.
To be fair, once you get into the DLC story, that also has its own good story, and then you'll be happy to come back.
Right. That's just the link.
Yeah.
Underneath the surprise 5-star Tsubasa that I just randomly got last night. That works for me. Heroes is a mysterious thing. Come on, wake up, you son of a bitch. Oh. I have no reason. Absolutely none. And I say that every week, and yet it still keeps happening. Give it another minute. See if anybody wants to pop in. Again, it's such a completely different experience between the people actually watching the stream and us here, because all I hear is silence and white noise and the occasional click-clacking of a keyboard.
Oh man, I don't know what that was. Oops.
But the stream is actually hearing the music that I incorporated. It's just always so weird.
Click-clack.
Click-clack, clickety-clack.
Click-clack move. Batman types. I know my door is loud.
And
I'm
also-
just opening. I'm just opening a hell gate every time I open my door.
Hello!
Hello!
You're letting a draft in.
All right.
And your carpet's on fire now.
My apartment.
I said carpet.
Carpet. I don't have that either.
Well, then your floor is on fire.
You're on fire.
Oh, not.
Not yet. Not yet. All right. Come on, TV. Give me that flashbang. Come on. There it is. Of the white fucking screen before anything loads in the game.
I had that assault me from 2 separate angles. One on my second monitor and one on my TV. I was bathed in light. This is the exact opposite of how I live.
Oh, right. Fan. Fan.
Be right back.
All right. Fan. So another thing doesn't catch on fire. And music? Yes. I'm going to turn up the music a little bit. Unless Pillars is already almost at... it's almost at max, but adjust it just a tiny bit. Until we get into the game and then the battle music is just going to fucking...
Yep. Yeah, you're right. It'll happen.
Yep. As I said a few streams ago, I really wish there was an option to toggle battle music that's separate from the overworld music.
You're right. If I ever make a game, I'll do that.
Okay.
And you will also stream it.
Yeah, probably.
You have no choice.
Yeah. I just had to get to the top of that crescendo, because that's
I
always the
understand.
best.
I completely understand. This game has really good music.
Yeah. I think it's pretty appropriate that we're finally going east to the White March, when finally around the East Coast the temperature is dropping to
I love it.
yeah, to a decent degree.
So sick of the heat.
Yeah.
I say this coming from the northeastern part of the country, which I know is not even the worst. Well, not mid-northeast? It's not the most north, otherwise
No.
it would make sense. Well, I mean, not for the heat. Anyway. Northeast, not the hottest.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right.
There's plenty
You
of
wanna
hotter
talk about the
places that you
heat,
can live.
PJ?
Yeah, I was literally just saying, I know there's a lot of other places that are way hotter than where I live. Isn't that right, Suzie?
Begun to heal.
I should probably actually bring my keyboard over to use.
I'm sending love from the swamp that is Arkansas.
Good.
It's not even heat. It's just humidity.
It's just all that swamp gas. That
Alright.
toxic swamp gas that you just live in.
Ugh.
Wow. For once, my TV monitoring and my phone monitoring are pretty much in sync. That almost never happens.
Now,
So, as a recap from last time, because a lot of shit happened, we... Okay. Like,
yeah,
I
remember.
I know it happened, but at the same time, so much happened that I'm trying to figure out what words to say.
That's why we have this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, alright.
Oh yeah, these not only tell you when you got a companion, but it also says when the result of that companion quest is.
Ah.
Like that first part, the Adair's brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we went to Cleobon Relog, and we cleared up Adair's side quest. It was not a happy ending. It was not a satisfying ending. But it was an ending. That his brother supported Widewin. And then we explored the ruins of Cleobon Relog.
That thing I just said.
Yeah. And we found another machine. And some of you who actually can put two and two together very easily may have already realized this, but some of us came to the realization that those machines have been actually the cause of Widewin's legacy. The soulless...
Soulless!
The soulless births. Egg. Yeah, they're all just born eggs.
Yep.
It's a healthy...
Weird curse that cause humans to lay eggs?
It's a healthy... Egg?
Egg.
And it's dancing.
Hair.
Alright. Anyway. So, that was the result. There was no curse or anything like that. Animancy technically had nothing to do with it. It was all... It was all a cult fabrication. And then we talked to Lady Webb once more, and we're just like, yeah, this thing happened. And she's like, all right, go to talk to the Duke. And then we did, and that took 2 tries. We had to have 2 tries at it. But it didn't fucking matter, because the Duke got fucking killed anyway.
Yup.
Perfect.
Because, because Thaus possessed the body of an Animancer and assassinated the Duke. Luckily, Lady Webb left us one final gift and said, oh yeah, he's heading towards, the Twin Elms. Yep. So, with the city in literal flames... because there was a huge uprising after the Duke's death. We're going to be heading over the Twin Elms. We're going to be setting foot in Twin Elms, and then we're going to be turning right back around.
Son of a bitch. I just... my summon was stolen from me.
Oh.
There was no green, so I did colorless to see if I would get Lynn, and I got Felcorn.
Oh,
female.
boy.
So that's not actually a bad thing. But
Ah.
still, like, fuck, there goes my fucking... Oh.
Which banner were you summoning in?
Oh, the ninja one.
Ah.
I'm trying to get fucking Ninja Levitine. And if not her, then Ninja Lynn. I won't even say the other one, because I don't care. It's mainly Lynn.
So... if Grieving Mother has any lines, you're going to have to directly tell me, because you're on my phone and very tiny.
Oh.
Do you want to switch over to your computer?
No, like, I'd be able to read, I just would have to bring my phone closer to my face. But
So-
you're over here now.
Okay. So you can you can still see what's going on. It's just really, really tiny.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just a phone screen instead of a computer screen.
Gotcha. Hey, Grieving Mother. What?
Grieving Mother on your shoulder, ringing tiny bells.
That's actually kind of adorable.
Yeah. So we could bring these 3 along. Could. So I think we have to go back to Deerford Crossing, right?
Nope.
Where do we go to get there?
Look at the ravine, and then let your eyes follow the ravine.
Village? large.
Now look at the pictures of the beach area.
Huh?
There you go. It's got a big ramp.
That strange dead end that I encountered before, and I'm just like, wow,
Yup.
that's kind of weird.
Yeah, where there was like a pathway down to just water.
Yeah.
Now there's not water there anymore, I guess.
Okay. Pausing issue commands is an important part of combat in Pillars of Eternity. Really?
Not the second one, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh, hey, this big black area. Wait a minute. Didn't we get something for this? Oh, wait, no, we already saw this.
Already went down there. I think.
Did we?
Did you? Maybe not.
Hold on.
I honestly don't remember.
I know I was like, well, we gotta come back here later because we were messing around with that. It's open, but I don't remember coming down here. Well... Okay, caps lock.
Yep. That's what it do! It does what it do! Oh hey, I just got Ninjalin. Cool.
Fuck.
I still want Levitine! But this is good. This is a good. This is a good.
This is a good.
This is a good. This is a good. Ninjalin is good. General ninja aesthetic is good, kids. What was the weeb term? Kunoichi?
Yes.
Is good.
We have not been down here.
Is good. I say both as a statement and as an aggressive thing that I will attack Suzie with. Because she has attacked me. It's abuse.
The stairs have collapsed, leaving a long drop to the floor below. Oh, hey, another grappling hook.
Yeah, those things are really fucking useful.
Look below. The lower floor is dark, but you see puddles of water and fungi growing on the stone surface. Hold on. We'll come back to that in a minute. Sneak.
Let's see what lies this way.
Yes, Kana. Let us. Alright. You hear grating and grinding coming from the stone head above you. The chips of Audra and its eye sockets glow bright green. A voice deep and resonant echoes from the stone mouth. What begins as a garble of language results itself in your own mother tongue. There is no truer blade than essence forged in bronze. Turn twice to the left and prepare for your soul for its reckoning. What?
Fucking them.
That's a speeder.
This is a drive-by fuck you. Oh, dungeon. Really? Well, I was looking forward to exploring this place, but you know what? This is one that we could probably pass up. What do you think, Connor? I agree, Connor. We should get out of here. Solid points, Connor. Let's go. Oh, hey, a giant spider.
Peter!
Fucking kill it!
Kill her with guns, Connor.
No,
I heard those bells.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just gonna roll on it. Okay, it says turn left twice, so... Guess we're going left.
Let's go west.
This looks important. Oh, good. Shades.
Brave
Okay. Hi, everyone. How's it going? I forgot that I got this for a lot. Attack the Spectre. Just grieving mother shock Adair. These spirits still pack a fucking punch. And there it goes. Alright, Kana, skeletons. Why? I don't know. Just do it.
Orders! I hope that was audible to everyone else in my house.
I'm glad I'm home alone.
You'll be especially glad when we go through that script.
Yep.
I, on the other hand, do not have that. I do not have that luxury. I swear to God, if the next words out of your mouth are "That's not very helpful, Aloth," I am throwing you out of the dungeon.
That's not very helpful.
All right.
There he goes!
Listen, I'm sorry. I want to help you. Hey! Soulbinder. Ooh, achievement.
Instead of getting thrown out of the dungeon, he just upgraded his weapon. He has +3 resolve now from it.
Oh, this is the max thing for it. It is completely upgraded.
This is the entirety of its wizard line.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice, all
Pretty
of this.
good.
Nice, all of this.
It's a pretty good scepter.
This is your
That
scepter for the rest.
Dominate has been invaluable.
Yeah, it has. I know we just got here, but we're gonna sleep.
I know we just got here, but what the fuck?
Okay, half asleep, a tide of deafening whispers assails you, chipping away at your senses as your mind's understanding of itself. Their roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconscious. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! You gotta stop it with that. Just about punched you to snap you out of it. You're saying things, but there weren't any words I ever heard. You're shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
Alright. What would I do without a friend to punch me?
Exactly.
Oh, a dare. What would I do? No, I want to say that one.
Well, it's nice to feel needed. I'd evoke you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep. You're twitchy these days.
Because they don't heal.
It's me and Mayorwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
A dare.
Oh, that a dare. A dare is a good Matt.
Yeah. Aloth is the jury's still out on that one.
You originally liked him, and then all of a sudden it's this whole thing with lead and key, and then it's like, oh.
Well, I'm playing a character.
A character that goes.
The stone's face. Okay, the stone face's alder eyes glow and a voice rumbles from its open mouth. The past is the hilt of a weapon. The true warrior grasps it and knows her strength. Speak the quality that defines you. What the fuck? I bring people together. I'm at my best when
Quality that defines you.
when working alongside allies. I'm consistent and I thought that said terrible. I'm consistent and terrible.
Consistent and terrible.
What is your quest?
To find the Holy Grail.
I can work through any obstacle with patience and dedication. No. I'm bravest when things are at their worst. I face life's rigors head on in triumph. No. I let nothing get
My choice is leave.
I let nothing get in the way of what needs to be done. I make the hard choices.
What is your favorite color?
Blurine?
I guess technically I bring people together. I'm at my best when working alongside my allies, because I know for a fact that I would be dead 50 times over if I didn't have other people there to support me.
I'm gonna kick you down, throw sand in your eyes, and then magic missile the fuck out of you.
So it is with your power. The symbol burns on the wall behind the stone head. But ha 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 ha.
Is this the part where I gotta shout? Do I have to stare at the wall? And then, like, shit flows into my open eyeballs?
It's in my eyes!
Oh god, I can fucking stop time now!
Okay. That's one. Talk to it again? Nope. I guess we'll just keep going. This is an interesting little area.
Could you imagine, like, the reality of the situation? Like, what if I randomly just screamed something in Spanish, and then all of a sudden I was the opposite side of the room in a blink of an eye?
Rapido!
What if I yelled something in German and I start breathing fire because...
It's crowded here.
What if I just screamed something in German and then I launched
Wait, no,
up
no,
into
no, no.
space? Because people would want that.
No, other way, other way, other way, other way. What is going on?
I don't know, but that pig is confused watching you.
Is Adair in front? Adair's in front. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, Adair, haul ass!
Alright, here I go.
Yeah, look at that fucking stupid looking hat.
Hello. I love how it's just watching us beat up this shade.
This isn't my fight. No wonder it's not aggro to you. You want to know why? Because you see where that shadow is over it? That's a pillar in the middle of the room it's standing behind. You can see it, but it can't see you.
Well, once again, I'm just going to take this opportunity. Look down. Look down.
So, the game I was playing today, it had a really useful loading screen tip that I told Suzie about.
All
That I
right.
appreciate the fuck out of. It was a very short one that just said, when in doubt, save.
That is a
You know
good
what?
tip.
That's fucking sage advice if I've ever seen it.
Everybody get into position. You're backwards. Connor, what are you doing? Oh, shit.
Nope, there we go.
I think it sees me.
It just peeks around the corner. I see you.
Oh, shit.
And then it goes around the corner and sees the rest of your party, and it's like, I think I misjudged this foe.
Oh shit.
That trash can is a gun. I'll send skeletons in your general direction.
Durance, you just stand there. Actually, no. Circle of protection, please. Circle of protection, please. Kana, you just stand there. And break.
Most inconvenient.
Most inconvenient.
Oh, shit. I think we can use a lesser missile. Paralyzed. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Brave thou feel
Somebody please kill it.
Yeah, really, it's like right there.
There we go.
Right, there we go. God, you shot it! Yes, everyone, you did in fact witness Kana shooting a ghost with an actual gun.
Literal
Perfect.
gun.
I shall.
You shall. Alright, bye.
This is my story now.
Alright. As the green light spills from the relief's eyes, you hear another deep, rough-edged voice. Desire is the aim of the soul. It is... Sorry, I haven't talked for 1,000 years. It is purpose and direction, the sharpened point of a blade. Speak your ambition that your soul may strike too. True. I desire...
Perfect.
I desire resilience and ability to draw strength from my struggles. I aim to become a mightier version of who I am today. I would inspire those around me and lend my strength to our common purpose. I wish to subdue my foes with power. Parshi. What do you want out of your life?
She wants her free will back.
That's not an option here.
That's also a big oof if you think about it.
Yeah. I desire resilience and the ability to draw strength from my struggles. So it shall be. A symbol glows to life on the wall. It pulses with light, smoldering against the lichen-covered wall. A vessel of flesh may house a soul for years, but a vessel of bronze will house a soul for generations. Enter the water and choose a vessel of stone. You want me to what? Alright. So what is this? Smalls and white stones bloom from the rock. They all feel firmly fixed in place. But there's a hollow where one appears to have been removed. Mask? No, let's keep going. Come on. There we go. Look down, you'll always be a slave. Look down, you're standing in your grave.
brave thou feel
Crystal Eater Spiderling. Interesting. We're done fighting.
Are you sure?
Alright, I guess I just didn't drop anything. Also, something happened at the fort.
No. No. Oh, never mind. No, wait, no. It's true. Nothing happened.
Then why did it... Alright.
Nothing to report, Professor.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Well, I turned into the room full of fucking spiders.
Brave thou Philotheally.
What?
The wheel.
That's it.
Okay. You feel an unwelcome crawling sensation in your head. A high-pitched ring overwhelms your senses and is accompanied by an angry utterance. Invader! Thief! The voice is alien and fierce, jolting through your mind like lightning. Needles stab at your brain with every syllable, but vanish abruptly along with the words. The ringing in your head is gone. The fuck just happened? Before I touch anything in here... Oh, looking at it on stream, that's a hole. I thought that was a pile of rocks.
Oh, yes.
Alright, let's explore the room.
Indeed.
Let's explore the room. Just the hole? Dig a hole.
Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
Oh, something here. The serpentine symbols and icons of Engwith. That's okay. Engwith engraved into the floor, resolved into words in your mind. The warriors shall call forth 2 witnesses, and they shall take up positions upon the emblems that bear testament to the character of his soul. The warrior shall ascend the dais, soul vessel in hand, to undergo the transference. Bearing,
Right back.
okay, bearing his soul vessel and a weapon with a heart of Audra, the warrior may then approach the urn. In this way, he shall fashion an arm worthy of his skills and ambitions. What the fuck? Alright. Let's go to the water. I feel like I'm not done here yet. Check out the hole at least. This large tunnel curves underneath the floor and continues to the east. It's blocked by the glistening ropes of webbing that you might be able to slide past.
Webbing, you say?
Uh-huh. The walls beneath the webbing feel weak and crumbly. With the proper tools, you might be able to widen the passage. So it's a tunnel.
More speeders.
What in the tunnel? Find a weak point in the rock and hammer at the walls of the passage. The brittle stone crumbles away. Within minutes, you created enough room to slip through the tunnel. As you clear the passage, the needle-like voice digs into your skull once more. Infiltrating pursuer, you shall not have it. Now, feed. Skittering creatures with gnashing mandibles pour from the walls.
Speeders!
You motherfucker, I will kill you for this.
Alright, what did I miss?
Spiders.
Spiders!
And also Alof freaking, or Adair freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, he is. Calm down. There it goes.
I wasn't done in there yet. I wasn't done on up top.
Womp, womp.
Well, let's see what's down here. Also, I think I can go back anyway. Yeah, it looks like I can go back. You just missed another spider battle. And grieving mother needing a lot of rest because she got her shit kicked in.
Well, she is sad.
Yeah.
Hard to concentrate on a fight when you're sad.
Oh.
Are you sure she said?
Grieving mother.
That's just the only name that came to mind when they linked brains. Does that mean she's always grieving, or is that just what you call her? Do you think Sad Panda is always sad?
Yes.
You'd be right in that case. But
that's not good.
what?
Nobody's moving.
Oh no.
That's because you're only selecting. There you go.
Yeah?
You were just selected on Kana.
Yeah?
It's paused, Rob.
Yeah. I knew that.
Following your lead.
Yeah, you totally did.
Yes?
You totally did, you dumb motherfucker.
Totally knew that.
Big fucking flashing words.
Indeed.
Game paused.
I was a little occupied with everything else. Hey, PS4? You want to actually show the stream? Thank you.
Also, Adair would like a word with you at some point. Doesn't have to be right now, but it's there.
Right.
Adair.
Leather armor, Peridot.
I'm sure a whole set of leather armor in this giant spider web isn't a bad sign.
Shut up.
It's got the green ring.
That means this is an ally for now. For now, being the keyword. Phrase. Is a phrase, not a word. Well, you have a name. A robed gangling creature lurches towards you, and you feel something needling at your brain again. The screeching hiss that invades your mind is edged with rage. Digging and ferreting animal. It pauses, its mouthpiece is clacking. When its words fill your mind again, they're tempered with fear. My legacy. It clutches an egg-like stone in its spindly fingers. The white stone glows with life, and you feel a presence inside. The creature notices your interest. For the colony. Animal. It cocks its head. Animal calm. Peaceful, yes? Its thoughts echo back at you from within the stone. It occurs to you that a piece of the creature's soul is somehow housed within it. What are you doing with that stone? Grieving mother.
Grieving mother.
Oh, thank you. Such a different form, and yet its mind is alive with the same thoughts as ours. Home, family, memory.
Thanks, grieving mother.
No problem.
Legacy. Colony. Its segmented mouth parts scraped together. Young are always few. Slow to hatch. Fragile. The creature indicates itself with a hairy appendage. Last of colony. Soon to die. It draws the stone closer to its narrow chest. Long dead animals put spirit stuff in metal. Points behind it. I keep spirit stuff in stone. Take the new colony. Colony alone is weak. Young, frail. Empty of wisdom. But two colonies together survive. Make strong colony. It strokes the stone. Need legacy to guide new colony. Keep it strong. The fuck? Okay. The fuck are you?
He is I believe the name of the species is Vithrak, which they are psionically I don't want to say enhanced because that makes it sound like they're proficient with psionics. They are like floating spider-headed creatures. Like their whole head kind of looks spider-like. And they, again, are very proficient in psionics. So they're all kind of cipher-like.
Okay.
Like all of them.
Okay.
And they're just barely sentient, as you can tell.
Okay. Swallowing up what fucking fear I have in the pit of my stomach right now.
Or you could just act on it, Rob.
Go. And may there be peace between our kinds, I guess. Its black, unblinking eyes stare back at you. Warm relief gushes into your mind. Knows peace and gentleness, it does. Nrita, go. Bring legacy. Many thanks. You and your spiders and get the oh god, the spiders are still here.
But they're not hostile.
So does that mean I can't finish this? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's something here. Whoa. Claude Haliath. A unique spear. Alright.
Fun fact about that thing. In Scottish Gaelic, it translates to excavation, and in Gaulish?
Gaelish.
I've never actually seen that word. Gaulish?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think that was Gaelish. Gaulish. Gaulish?
Gaulish?
Yeah, because I read Gaelic. I read Scottish Gaelic. Scottish Gaelic, yep. Scottish Gaelic. Then Gaulish. Apparently in Gaulish, it translates to stabber. So you're like done with the area, the main part of this area.
So I can't do anything with this now.
Well, Could have.
I would have had to attack him and take the stone.
Yes.
Okay.
So what could have happened is that spear you got, which has like no actual unique properties, with that stone you could enchant it, and the enchantment would entirely depend on what you answered for those two questions.
All right.
The faces of the wall. So do you remember your answers for those? There was, I desire resilience and the ability to draw strength from my struggles.
Okay, so I got resilience, and then like I bring people together. Those are my two answers.
Resilience and the ability to draw strength from my struggles. That was the one you picked for that one. And then I bring people together. I'm at my best when working alongside my allies.
Yes, the one.
So the first one, the resilience one, is draining. 20% of damage restored is endurance.
Okay.
Would have been great.
Oh.
Which is also my favorite one out of the 4 of that category, but I digress.
Mm-hmm.
Bring people together. Coordinating. +4 accuracy when attacking same target as an ally. Plus 25% damage when attacking same target as an ally.
Mm-hmm.
Which probably is my favorite of that line too.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, those questions completely change what enchantment it is. But yeah, if you let them live, you can't enchant it. So it's just a weird named spear.
That'll probably just sell. Oh. Oh shit. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Well, while you do this, I'm going to be right back again.
God damn it. Okay. Parshi. Soul ignition. You... No, don't do that. Do this. No, wait, no, don't do that. Okay. Where are you right now? Oh, you're right there. It's not gonna do any good. Okay.
How may I help?
That's one. Okay, that one. Endurance. Put up some defense. You have enough for skeletons yet? Damn straight you do.
Yes?
Roll up 10.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Brave. Moe ixi ana.
Wish I could have done something.
Alright, well. That was an extra fight that I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't get come in here.
Those bells are going nuts.
Yeah, they were. Hammer.
Hammer!
Hammer!
Probably shouldn't say that too loudly, otherwise Chris is gonna pop into the call.
Wait, what?
Hammer. Because Melanie.
Oh, I see.
Bye.
Bye, Durrance. Alright. There's nothing else over here. And that connects there. And then that grappling hook spot that I didn't go down before. Does that just lead to the spider pit again? The spot right here?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Alright, well, we're gonna find out.
I would assume yes, but I could be wrong.
Hi, Fluff.
Oh, it's the fluff!
Come on, Fluff.
He's your fluff. Did you just wrap the fluff up?
Okay.
He's sitting in my lap because he's cold.
But did you wrap him up?
No.
He's not under the blanket?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I see.
As you slide down the rope, the rush of water rumbles in your ears. It sounds as though the lake from the gorge is still draining into some distant reservoir. Suddenly, a violent tremor rocks the cavern, and you feel your grip loosen from the rope. However, you manage to cling to the line until the quake subsides. You reach the bottom, your feet splashing in a puddle of water. This seems like a different area. Okay. There's more. There's more to this place.
Maybe I never actually came down here because it sounds like maybe it was a situation where you couldn't come down here before the that water place that you can't go down.
Yeah.
And now that you're in Act 3, it drained, right? So maybe you could only get down here in Act 3, and I did this before Act 3, so...
Oh, okay.
Maybe I never actually came down here.
And, well, we're exploring it.
It's either that, or in a few minutes I'm gonna remember. I'm just guessing.
I have them.
I have them! They're mine, I have them!
The shrooms are mine.
I have them.
So maybe...
Something you don't see.
Fucking called that. Alright. Boots!
Not to talk!
Alright.
We don't have a little drunk dwarf with us?
Not yet.
What do you mean, not yet?
Well, we're gonna take her back out when we get further in Act 3 to finish her quest.
Oh, right, yeah, fair enough.
Sure.
Not that we need her for those boots, but that's just what she is, kind of.
Yeah.
Or or the tribe she's from.
Right. Maybe we're not getting to the DLC today.
Oh, there's still plenty of time, Rob.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of time.
Oh, that's
We're probably
a
going
troll.
to be starting it today.
That's a troll. Sporelings. They found me. Everybody want to join in, or just gonna stand there?
Let's see what lies this way.
Yes, let us see.
Sure.
Wait, that's an exit. Okay. Get back to that in a minute. Gotta take on the troll. Hello. Hello, Mr. Troll.
There he is.
Mr.
You
Troll?
To the old 1 and 2.
What?
Here's the fluff.
Oh, there's the fluff! Oh, he looks so comfy. That's adorable. And the stream can't see it, but it's fine.
And
He's disappearing in his own chest.
And
fluff.
by extension, I can't see it.
Fair enough.
This is what Batman used to do when he was small enough. He would sit in my lap like this and try to get under my laptop because it was warm.
Right. He is disappearing in his own chest fluff.
I am well aware.
Following.
He's fluff. To be fair, the underside of laptops are great sources of warmth.
Yeah.
Which sucks in summer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great. Na-na-na-na. He's
Somebody please kill it. Kill the troll. There it goes. Okay. There is more to explore. Troll skin. Excuse me, how do you see me from over there? Oh wait, you have the high ground.
Anakin.
Alright, let's make our way over. just one, like, little pity shot. Okay, does everybody else wanna... Just standing there, screaming mother is trying to take on this troll.
Fucking Christ.
Dare, get over there. What do you...
As she aggressively shakes her bells at it.
Aha, give it the old 1-2. But even better, what about the 1-2-3?
1-2 magic missile!
There goes the troll. Okay. Any more trolls withstanding? Hide armor and a pearl. Excellent.
Sure.
Let's go over there. Check out. Sure, I'm not missing anything. Ah. Okay. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hello.
I think that's about it. I suppose this is where the water went to. But, I mean, these symbols are interesting, but I guess we're not gonna get a good look. There goes Aloth.
There we go.
I'll check it out. Souls bound in eternity. Well, isn't that just lovely?
Alright, come back down here, Aeloth. Go over there! Fine. Aeloth, you are not fucking...
Souls bound in eternity. You made me read the same thing. Yeah.
Alright, come down here.
Alright, everybody go to the exit.
Also, was that Aloth or was that Grieving Mother?
Um,
I think that was Grieving Mother, actually. Okay, how do I do on bells? You know, out of all my random assorted instruments, I don't have a bell.
mm,
I also don't have a cowbell. This needs to be
Say what you
rectified.
want about
You need a
Deerwood.
bell.
They haven't met the problem yet that they couldn't
What?
solve by killing some scapegoats.
You need a bell. Especially a cowbell.
Yes.
mm. You fight for the people. You fight for people because you see something there that deserves defending. Even more so because someone you trust sees it too. Then you turn around and they do something like this, and the person who made you want to help them is gone. They're doing what they think the gods want of them. It's nice that they mean well, but how can organized murder be their best guess? Although, come to think of it, maybe they're just following Wadewynn's legacy. He was purging his own long before Deerwood got the idea. Only he was purging because they weren't Aothasian enough. Never thought I'd find myself missing the hospitality back home.
What?
Ah,
What?
fuck you!
Hey,
Oh, while we're talking to people. Tell me about your brother.
Woden was about everything you'd want your firstborn son to be. Dutiful, honest, put thought into everything he did. Real pain in my ass. Made me look bad about every way he could. It wasn't something he tried to do, but of course that just makes it worse. Not that he didn't get into trouble himself. He was just better about feeling guilty after. We used to have this farmer near us, Hereward. Couldn't stop talking about how well he cared for his chickens. How their feathers were the whitest in town. Convinced the butcher to pay him double what the other farmers got. Me and Woden got tired of hearing it. I was maybe 11, 12 at the time. We borrowed about 6 different dyes from the dyer one night. Dyed Hereward's chickens every color but white. Next morning, the butcher comes knocking, asking for 6 of his whitest chickens. We were feeling great, up until Hereward saw what we'd done. He just got on his knees and cried right there. All those colorful chickens around him, not knowing what to make of it. I thought it served him right, but I could tell Woden had other thoughts. Sure enough, the next day, every one of those chickens had been scrubbed down. They weren't white, mind you, but Woden sure tried. Never said a word to me about it, but I knew. That was Woden. My parents, they always let us be who we were. Never told me to be more like him or anything like that. Which was good, because I was never gonna. What's on your mind?
You're done?
What?
Haven't talked to you in a while, Durrance.
Fuck off!
Just something ail you? Just fuck off. Get out of here.
Get fucking lost.
I have questions I want to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
What? Okay. I wanted to ask you about the region and its history, I guess? Do you think there's any tie between the Hollowborn and the Godhammer?
Aothis was the god of rebirth, and his light does not fall on the Deerwood. I've heard some claim it's his doing, his death. It's closed the halls to new souls. I doubt it. The Hollowborn have their roots in the acts of men, women. I feel it.
That's true. Do you know anything of the Deerwood and the surrounding nations? Deerwood's the best of them. Still has spirits. If a land can have one, it's a place where a man can walk freely, even make new roads, and that's a rare thing in this world. Its generations, however, are damned, so no new footfalls may spell an end to it. Do you mean the Hollowborn? Yes. Eothas' last stab at revenge after he was ended. Eothas was the god of rebirth, and his light does not fall on Deerwood. I've heard some claim it's his doing, his death. But I've already said this. I don't believe it. The problem is closer than that, and as always, it involves women and men. They're always circling, within and without. The Valian Republics, Raid Saras, the Saints' War. One big bladed spiral, shredding everything around it. How do you feel about the Valian Republics, Durrance? Fortune seekers and garbed in robes of office, manipulators, traitors, and traitors and traitors all.
And you're a traitor. Would you look at that? If you want to call it that.
Yep. I'm from the Republic. Yeah, I'm fucking stay my hand for now. I'm from the Republic. Is that a problem? Couldn't stand to remain. Don't blame you. He glares at you with a half smile which fades. You look more humble than most. Any country so obsessed with style might as well be wearing scars over their eyes. Do you think the Republics mean the Deerwood harm? The Deerwood had best be vigilant, or they'll turn into slaves as soon as ink dries on the trade treaty. The Deerwood in all its internal riches is too tempting, especially if someone else tames the country and the face painters for them. Face painters? The tribes, Glonfothans, cluster around the ruins like flies. What about Red Saras? Durn's face flushes, and a sheen of sweat forms on his brow. Too many adjectives to that so-called nation. Civil unrest, economic collapse, all tinder, just needing the right spark. Some farmer shows up, a god takes a god into himself, and then takes a crown on his head. This divine kingdom he tries to set up goes about as well as you would expect. Suddenly, the population of heretics goes up by about half and again, and Eothas starts turning his blood-stained gaze to every blasphemer he can find. Cleaning house is one way to put it. Purge is another. And then put them and their god in their place, though, with enough force to kill that damn country, too. Not a supporter of the country of Raid Saras? He passes by casually, muttering under his breath. Surely you know where this is going by now. It's not a country. It's a gathering of cowards, idea puppets. They used to be an optimistic bunch, a bright bunch. It was their undoing. Should have embraced their misery without letting a farmer lead them to a brighter ruin. Almost Eothas puppets too. Put an end to that. They dangled on his strings. Why one dangled on theirs? They would never have had any success on the battlefield had not their god come down. The Saints' War needed to call on their god to have a chance. History. Okay, we didn't talk about the Saints' War. Keep forgetting your feet are new to the Deerwood. The Saints' War.
It wasn't a war. It was a god stepping past himself. The country of Raid Saras and all their heathens. They're paying for it now. Although by my count, the fire should have roared through their country with more force, catching all their souls. Truth, it wasn't even a war. It was a cautionary tale about pride. Specifically, Widewind's pride. He should have stayed a farmer.
What happened? God damn it.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, no.
I warned you this before we even started.
I know. I got comfy, and that was my downfall. Was, what, 15, 16 years ago? 2807. My memories are back with a younger me. I don't hold on to dates, I hold on to actions and causes. The war was an act of arrogance, born straight from Rayard Saris's twitching legs. A man thinking himself more than a man. Want to kill someone? Tell him a god speaks through him. Then tell him he means him to lead, which puts him at the front of any army, and the army was as strong as you'd expect for Rayard Saris. As sick as that country was to begin with, yet a war was likely just what they needed. What was wrong with the country? Rayard Saris had its share of troubles. It deserves all of them. It deserved wide wind. He was the light that led them to flame. Rayard Saris was in decline. A deep poison already eating its veins. Economic bleeding, the dying faith. Then Widewind, this farmer, claims to take up Aothis in the flesh, and gives them the worst kind of hope. What happened then? They crowned him. They made him king, which was the worst kind of blasphemy. And once he wears the crown on his head and the god in his flesh, why, he starts making changes. Divine changes. Then he decides he's going to change us. Save us. How? He marches on the Deerwood to free us from our beliefs, like he freed the other souls in Rayard Saris. Old Morn offers up its belly with no resistance, and it's spared. The bloodshed starts when he sacks Mercy Vale. A touch of irony that puts it to flame. Cold Morn? Cowards! And Cold Morn is an apt name for them. They will lay still unfrozen while their fellows burns. They'll pay Malgren's price one day for such cowardice. What did Aothis do next? Aothis keeps marching. Deerwood takes to the trees, cutting at his flanks, his scouts, his troops. It seemed near hopeless. Until Halgot's Citadel, the Godhammer. There, we put him to the flame. Burn the god out of him, if there was ever one to begin with. A dozen brave men and women take to the bridge, make a stand. Then we torched him there with the fire of the Godhammer. Alright, that's it for him, for Durance right now.
Oh, not until you rest again.
Mm-hmm.
Durance.
It's fine. We were way overdue for.
No, you're right.
For
It's been a while since we talked to
Following
him.
your lead.
I think it was since I gave up the voice.
Mm.
What a mess.
Because that would
The
have
Duke's
shredded my
death
throat.
was,
Mhm.
if you'll forgive me saying it, perfectly timed. Defiance Bay will be a long time recovering.
Mm.
And I would have loved voicing him more, but fuck that. Speaking of me voicing things.
I wish I made a better case. Okay, that's great.
Following your lead.
But
Oh shit! God, it's been a while since that happened. I hope that this is okay. There's a lot of history there. So you say that. I'm gonna give you a clap. Actually, this boy would do real sensitive to the reputation. What happened to I can't
All right. Tell me about yourself.
What shall I
I
am Conarua, born in the royal city of Tacoma, which rules the bottom
Shut up, you're talking.
there. That is a solid enough start.
Yeah.
I'm a law chanter in the college there. Or at least a student of law, and a chanter both.
Shut up, you're talking.
didn't really cut myself off.
Guess we'll start from the top. Do you have any family back in Rautai?
Oh, no, that's fine. Now you start hurting it. My father's a poor son and other day. She had to do the great, the great of great taste, not the great of great taste. That's all.
The greats.
The great! They have all the noise!
Half an hour of the greats.
The shady greats! Anyway, my two brothers are taking it with father's house, and I'm very conversation with the show. They were starting to say anything. And there's a lot of dogs just within the walls of the college. And we're not looking for to check my time. But I can try and say.
What made you leave the college?
I was on the usual path at first. Theology, the traditions, when the Gate of Great Teeth was completed. It was all my father had hoped for. The greatest commission he had ever received. But it was also a sign that Rauatai was changing, looking inward. Meanwhile, I was neck-deep in the writing of a dozen nations, marveling at all the things that lay beyond our borders.
That's hot. I'm sorry to get you up, and this totally isn't fucking blowing your emotion out of the water. I'm sorry to get you up with this for the concept Agnes. The dogs had great, the dogs had a great hunger for a glass of water. And I said that. But the civilization said it's the gods' houses that they always say. I decided that I found the ground in history, and studied the existence. And the head is so much discussion around. I wanted to say it. It doesn't matter. And lots of the deal, not Andrew, a deal. Fuck you there, deal. We lost a deal. Whatever the fuck it's called, Jack, so the style of podcast is these lands to call for its own concerns.
I like to think that he just walks off like towards the exit.
I'm trying to find it. It's like the I totally said that one. And in translation to ancient Agnes and stuff. Just there. I never answer. It seems like a different the dance.
Alright. Tell me about the Lord Chanters.
I just don't think they spend their days in song and grace and flowers. And the first and foremost the cutting in it. The God surrounded knowledge of people and cutting, and he right here, it said that the Lord Chanters are Rauatai. So that day, we would have done again. That's just how far we've come. We would forget ourselves with every bit of effort. I always started for try to return and try to keep it on and so I read the rest of the time.
Alright. What is this grade of great teeth?
It's a great of great teeth. So, what is it said? Raising walls, like the teeth is a medical cure. It sits outside the city of Gorge, Tacoma, to Tacoma. That is Tacoma. So where does it stand? It stands alone in your soul. That fuck. What do you tell? You tell me, first of all, the ugly Titan still decides against Rante's son. The murders the children. But the answer of the big boy springs off his raincoat to a storm. The children heavy to leave.
All right. And what's a Ranga Nui?
Over there, that's the one. Okay, a great king. There's little people so it's pretty much fun. So great friends. Nothing one friendly friends with a car.
All right. That is it for now.
What's that? That's it.
Aloth is next, which means you're on the you're next on the chopping block there, Suzie, after Aloth.
Excellent.
All right. Again, I'll go top down. About your parents. Yes. Why was your mother gone so often? She was invited to join a Hamneg, whatever, with a with a landed Thane when I was very young. His estate was a 5-day ride from our home in the Seathwood, so that was part of it. The real issue, however, was my father. Despite his initial agreement with the arrangement, father was never happy with it. He would honor and harangue my mother, when she was home. He wanted to know whether she was intimate with the Thane, and no matter how many times she swore she wasn't, it was never enough. As you can imagine, that led to her coming home much less often, even though she still supported us financially. I'm sure she was trying to take care of you in her own way. I believe so. She had an important role managing the Lord Thane's lands and administrative duties, and even though she was away, she provided well for us. It sounded like your father had a problem with his temper. He had a problem with my mother's Heimnig. Even though they agreed upon it long ago, the financial benefits would be considerable, that it was little different from his role as the Earl's steward. It ate him, and so he drank and raged, and when she was home, he raged at her, and when she wasn't, he raged at me. More than anything, he wanted me to become an arcane knight in the service of his Earl. I think he felt it would validate his chosen career and master. He was a firm man, as you saw, but in the end, I became a successful wizard, due in no small part to his strictness. Nonsense. You accomplished that on your own, and you would have been fine without him pushing you. Are you so certain? I didn't know what I wanted from my life then. I surely wouldn't have been so focused without a little direction. Okay, what the fuck is a Hamneg? A ceremonial marriage between folk and elf. Because the Adir mainland had historically been split between the two races, we have many institutions that are designed to normalize relations. Our monarchy is headed by folk, but an elven consort rules alongside the reigning redacted, or redacted 2. This is the most prominent example of a Hamneg. In many cases, a Hamneg also allows two households to pool resources. Among the aristocracy, Hamnegs consolidate power. Sometimes, as in my mother's case, a Hamneg is a means for a noble to add another administrator to his or her household. Consorts are received with almost the same level of respect as their noble counterparts, which can be extremely useful. Of course, Hamnegs are sometimes used to sanitize an extramarital affair. I don't know that it's really any better, but it seems to satisfy common notions of decency, and elf and folk unions are sterile, which no doubt eases some concerns. Alright, that's all I wanted to know. At least for that. So now you understand a little more about Isomir. No thanks to that Animancer. My spleen, black bile, come on! People like her shouldn't be allowed to practice animancy. But that's the whole problem with the field. It's all based on speculation and experimentation. Nothing stops a bunch of quacks from profiting off of the ignorance of the masses. You show people a shiny gadget in the hand of an expert and they'll believe anything. Honestly, it's pretty accurate. It's true. People are way too easily led. Yes, people need something to believe in, something to follow, and the danger of following a bunch of animancers is that even they don't know where they're headed. How exactly did you come to join the Leaden Key? Which was another thing that we found out last time. It's the fact that he actually used to work for the Leaden Key. / technically still does, but he's on our side for now. How exactly did you come to join the Leaden Key? As it often is with such follies, I was young and directionless. The Leaden Key promises some of the structure I was lacking, and they offered me a future far removed from service to my father's Earl. Animancy is possibly even more controversial in Adir than it is here. The practice has been outlawed for 600 years, but prohibition has a way of breeding curiosity. The success and relative acceptance that animancy has found here is in the Valian Republic, and in the Valian Republic spurred a renewed interest in Adir. The Leaden Key began recruiting more aggressively, and I was in the final period of my training when one of my instructors reached out to me. As I said, it was a welcome departure from my father's plans, and after seeing a few of my colleagues abandon their studies in magic to pursue animancy in the Republics, I was convinced that something needed to be done to stop the spread. Alright, that's all. Alrighty, ghost in my head, grieving mother.
Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher.
I have questions.
Let your mind speak for you. I shall listen past the words.
You addressed me as Watcher when we met. Do you know what a Watcher is? There's a slow chill, and for a moment it seems as if she's going to fade from your vision, as she can't bear to be seen.
The title came unbidden. I do not know why I spoke of it. Yet it seemed the right mantle, a familiar one.
Yet I do not know where it came from. If I have given offense...
Oddly enough, it feels like she's not speaking to you. It feels like she's speaking to an audience. The air takes on a curious edge, a chill, which persists for a sharp moment, then fades into a dull fear.
If I have given offense, forgive me. Forgive me. You would know more than I.
Why are you afraid?
I do not know. It is an odd feeling. I do not know where it stems from. It was a word that arose when you saw me. It is said Watchers see much that others do not, and I have been hidden from the eyes of others for some time.
Alright, let me ask about something else. This is a delicate topic.
If I have answers, I will share them.
Alright. How is it that no one can see you?
Their eyes see me, but their minds will not remember past the call.
A call?
My face is like the call of a newborn, hiding the face beneath. And for my body, I am able to wrap myself as a mother cradling her child. I am here, as you see me, but to them, their eyes see only the cloak that I wear, a peasant mother, dirty, shabby, not worth knowing. As a watcher, you see more than others. To the eyes of most, I am as unseen as the spirits you share memories with.
How are you able to affect minds?
I divert the flow of their senses down a different path, to a place easily forgotten. It is not unwelcome when one does not desire the presence of others. The surface of their minds register a figure, but their memory slips away. They see a woman, but There is no desire for conversation, no desire for any questions, and I have none to ask.
That's very fair. All right. When we first met, how was I able to enter your dream?
I do not know. What do you speak of? If you were in my thoughts, I could not feel your presence, nor do I know what you saw there.
Oh boy. As she speaks, you suddenly feel an odd sensation in your mind, as if walking in her thoughts would be as if walking down a back street of merchant stalls. The claustrophobia of wooden shelves and canvas tarps made less oppressive by the sheer numbers of enticing vials and bottles that stretch out to the sides of you. You suddenly realize that whether she permits it or not, you could enter her dream and observe it without her ever knowing. And in response, your hand twitches. There is the feeling that you could simply pick up the vial, taste it, sample it, and keep the memory as your own. And suddenly, you find yourself back in her. Yourself back in her. Your present thoughts, though you were away for but a moment. She seems unaware of your diversion of thought.
It may be one of your gifts, an ability to walk in memories as easily as someone walks upon the ground.
Is this gonna save them? Alright, well, I want to see your memories again. You feel her slowly nod, though she makes no motion.
My mind is open to you, as it was before when we met. I could not stop you if I wished.
I do not want to impose. I seek your permission.
My memory is not as it was. Much has been forgotten. If you would walk in my thoughts, I have nothing hidden.
Her thoughts feel strangely apologetic and welcoming, both at once.
Perhaps you may learn something that will strengthen you, or a clue to what has caused this terrible burning of the fields of souls and halted Barath's wheel.
Her mind gives what? Barroth.
Barroth.
Her mind gives. Her mind gives way. Your passage almost unnoticed as you enter her as before, circling the memory you shared when you first met. And suddenly you are calm. Okay, so it does. It's the same. It's the same one again. So you can go through. You can go through again. I walked again in your dreams, thoughts, and I believe your memories. A mixture of curiosity and fear wells up between you. She raises her left hand, the chiming at her wrist quelling the rise within her. She's frightened, but curiosity anchors her.
And what did you see in my memories? I would hear you speak of them.
The dream. The memory I saw upon meeting you. It was you helping give birth to a child. There is silence, and as your breath falls still, you hear the faint cry of a child in the distance. A newborn child, almost exactly like what you heard in the dream. As you listen, the grieving mother raises both her hands, as if weaving, her wrists chiming as she does so. In a semblance of gentle turning, she provides... of the gentle turning she provides while the newborn was crowning. To your surprise, you recognize the motions and the words from the memory, even as they are new to you. As she weaves her hands through the air in front of her, the child's cries grow still, yet the sound of the chimes weaves almost hypnotically in your thoughts. The sky seems sharp and clear, and you feel as if you are towering over your surroundings, as if kneeling atop a great pillar, just as she did in the memory. To your surprise, the grieving mother falls as if her strings were cut, and her knees crack hard against the ground. Her hands never cease moving in the air, the chimes echoing her movements. In a ragged voice, you hear her speak. The voice is that of a much older woman than the one before you, harsh, almost desperate.
Tell me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Where were you?
Oh. It was in the middle of the forest, atop a great plateau. The sky was clear, mist blanketing the trees. As she kneels before you on the ground, she whispers to you, hoarsely and even fainter with the distance between you.
The stone of the plateau. Its color. Tell me its color.
Oh boy.
Son of a bitch. Oh, if I knew I was going to get tested on this, I would have actually read through it again.
Be prepared for everything.
It was a plateau of granite. Oh god, I don't want to fuck this up. I don't remember. She shakes her head slowly, and her arms collapse, her hands falling against the ground. The film of her eyes give way to tears that move slowly down her cheeks, but her expression doesn't change. You feel a well of emptiness, anguish, but more absence than sorrow.
I do not feel the memory. I do not know if it is mine, but...
Her hair falls across her features again like a veil, and she nods, not with her chin, but a push in her mind.
But thank you for trying.
Okay, we'll do this again when I have a little more focus. Do I have other questions? I do. I want to know more about you.
And I you.
Okay.
In asking, we reveal ourselves to each other.
Why are you called the grieving mother? The air seems to go still for a moment. The time stretches as it did before when the two of you met. There is a wash of uncertainty from her mind, slowly shaping into questions that swirl and do not coalesce. She does not move. She seems paralyzed, as if you have just wrapped her in a cold blanket.
That is a question for you, not I. That is not my name, although if you wish to hang the title on me, I cannot stop you. Is that what you see when your eyes fall upon me?
So, I named you?
As a watcher, you may see what I do not, or your mind shapes the thoughts I project into a new meaning. There is truth in that title, but it is not all I am.
So what do you grieve, then?
You must have felt it, seen it. It has many names as the pain it has caused.
As the words take shape, they seem to tumble from her, and the wave is great, rushing into your mind. To your surprise, you feel as if you've been touched by the Biawak again, and behind it, cutting through the torrent like a knife, are the thoughts of the grieving mother.
There is a wound cut across the belly of the world, a jagged knife that has stripped the stems from men and carved furrows across the wombs of women. There is much I have forgotten, but I can feel the wound all around me. It will not let me rest, not let me be. The children have gone silent, yet their voices may be heard again.
Are you speaking of the Hollowborn?
The word.
There is a slowness of thoughts, as if the word is being weighed, accepted. It doesn't feel natural to her. You can sense it.
Was once unknown to me, as was much of what unfolded in the outside world. When the curse came upon us, I thought it a smaller thing, a thing of communities and hearths.
Her thoughts seemed to stumble as if on weak legs.
It was only when I walked did I feel it stretching out around me, in all the cracks of the world. Children have been cursed. I do not think it was something they caused or something deserved. That which is inside them has been torn away. I do not know how, but this wound must be stitched closed. The world bleeds forth from between a woman's legs. If this blood is not stemmed, the world will die and grow quiet.
Do you know its cause? There's a desperation, a welling fear. You can almost feel her thoughts shivering, and you realize she is as lost as you are on the matter. And then a sudden sharp clarity.
I shall know it through you. Your eyes will track the cause and find the path, and I will be beside you. There is no wound that cannot be healed, and if you truly are a watcher, then this wound may be seen for what it is. You saw me where I hid. Whoever's hands have stilled the world, you shall see them too.
And if there's no way to heal it, what then?
I will be there, and you will do what must be done. You were given your sight so that you may watch the world, and you will tend it. The children shall have their voice again, and if your will is weak, then I shall strengthen it. Lean upon me.
You feel the weight in her words, as if her hands are on your shoulders. You feel the questions in your mind lose their edge and become merely words.
As I lean upon you, you shall be my eyes, as I shall be your hands when the time comes.
All right. We'll talk more to her later. But we got a little addendum to her personal quest.
Also, can you tell that she's written by the same person that writes Stearns?
The
sheer magnitude of the fucking shit you can talk to her about?
Yeah.
Those two companions clearly have the longest train of dialogue, which isn't a bad thing.
Yep. If I can help her recall the details, then perhaps she'll be able to tell me more. Okay. Alright. I am going to step into the bathroom real quick, and then we'll actually get started with what we came to do.
Alright.
2 hours later.
How's it going, Suzie?
It's going alright. How's it going with you?
It's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is just fine and dandy.
Yeah.
Yep. No, Pooja. No, Seth does not look like gender-bent Palutena.
No, he does not.
What?
Alright. Okay, Pooja. Bloop, bloop. Okay. Alright. Let us leave. Let's see where this spits us out. Aha!
Sure.
Excellent. Before I go tumbling into the darkness and wind up killing myself.
But that would be great, though. That would be hilarious. Walk into the woods, step into a landmine. They don't even exist. That's the life of Dinky. I thought the R was a V. I was very confused. Companion love.
Yep.
I don't know what you're doing with your companions, but oh, she arrives at last.
Lead and Key Wizard.
Just a nondescript wizard.
Well,
That shows that you're gonna have a long and fruitful life, I bet.
Well. A woman rode flanked by an armed group savors every word before whispering the next. Finally. You should have remained in Defiance Bay. She draws a smile, pale and full, that droops below her recessed chin. But I'm glad you didn't have better sense. I've looked forward to this since you got in our way. Any last words? After all the effort you've mustered, it'd be a shame to end it quietly. I just love it. Let's get it over with.
Yeah, those two top answers are great. At least for me personally.
Alright.
I'm sure the third one would be too. I'm sure I would love that, but you're not cruel enough.
Nope. Good. Some worthwhile action that could use better defensive violence. Walk away before you get hurt, and will never end quietly as long as they draw breath. Or just don't say anything.
God, that just reminded me of fucking Fallout New Vegas with the terrifying presence.
Yeah.
When, like, the one fucking bandit's like, oh, you wandered into the wrong camp. And one of the options, if you have a terrifying presence, is just silently cock your head and smile. And then the fucking bandit just, oh my god, fucking run!
Haven't you heard what I do to my enemies? Surrender unless you want to taste my anger. You... Yes, I've heard.
Yeah, you fucking...
A corpulent
Oh god, I love this.
man muscled beneath rolls of fat snaps his head to the woman's direction. I've heard it too. Kills without thinking twice, this one. His jowls under his chin quiver as he spits the words out. By the flame! Nail.
Now, let it go.
Let it go. Shut up! The command whistles through her clenched teeth. A cowled man, cleaning his fingernails with the point of a long stiletto, doesn't let the silence last. I told you he had too big a mouth, boss. But if the oath's got it right, I'm not here to die for nothing. The woman's shoulders drop. Winds take you. At what point did I promise an easy job? How do I know you'll spare us if you give up?
I love the second one.
You don't.
You don't.
I give you a chance. Make your choice. Not much guarantee, I see. So be it. Okay. Well, I tried.
I love intimidation so much in every game. Like, it's... Oh.
You know, every once in a while, Parshi just has to pull out the intimidating.
I'm honestly surprised that you have too aggressive.
Yeah.
Too aggressive. I wasn't expecting that.
Alright. I really wish I slept. Fireball! Do your shock thing. You, defense thing, you have at least one more, right? Good. Shit. And you just stand there. You throw sand in the eyes. Ready? Fight. Wait. Chanter. Rogue. Just a little bit, and... Oh, alright. Where are you going, Adair? Oh, he's confused. Alright, and we got Skeleman. We got Skeleman. Wait for the fireball to happen first. Now, Skeleman. So, where the fuck did all these skeletons come from? Creepy mother, come on. Let's see that field triage. Allows. Oh, okay, right. She killed my skeleton. How? Yeah. More skeleton. Keep her busy. You can heal up your health a little bit. What else you got? Good. You. Oh, right. Yeah, I have that new thing. Dominion of the Sleepers. Well, there she goes. I gave her a choice. I gave her a chance to fuck off.
It was very entertaining.
The fact that Parshi has too aggressive is actually kind of funny.
Yeah, we should probably check on your reputations.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we looked at those specifically. In depth, that is.
Right. Alright. Just making sure there wasn't anything too important here that I needed to look at. And then I'll go to her body. Another grimoire. Damn. Oh, that's actually really good.
Depending, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Aloth, grab the grimoire. Oh, good. I talked to Durance enough where the next thing with him happens.
Yeah.
Your eyes open to a familiar scene. Durance sits with his staff laid across his lap, a malignant flame spouting from one end. He's difficult to make out, his features soft, bleeding together. But the staff, you can see clearly, its etchings aglow in molten orange. Although Durance's face is difficult to distinguish, there is no mistaking the hardened expression, the furrowed brow. His voice hisses and sputters, low and unintelligible, as though having a private argument with the staff. Traces of spittle catch the firelight as they fly up from his lips like sparks. And to your surprise, there's a female figure behind him. You're about to call it a warning when you realize it is Mogren. It is the Mogren statue where you met Durance at the fork. Yet, she seems almost alive for the moment. Her cast shadow seems as if it were moving, cloaked, and then it is still, frozen with the night as its back. There's something odd about one of the symbols. A circle of 12 smaller circles. One of the small circles glows brightly, but the other 11 give off little light. They flicker and fade like dying embers. Between the hissing curses, Durrance lowers his face close to the staff and blows on the fading circles with panicked rapidity, excuse me. Coaxing light from them, but they do not ignite. One by one, the light of the circles dies, and smoke rises from their ashes. Only one still burns. Durrance hurls his staff at his feet, and it clatters to the ground. Its edges have become soft, difficult to find. Like its owner, the staff has become a blur. You close your eyes and reopen them, and Durrance is there, picking up his staff from the ground. But the blur is gone, and you are awake. Ooh. We got more. Alright. I'm gonna check out that grimoire real quick first, though. Fog. The rest of tattered veils. That's actually not bad either. Quick strike of crushing force, dealing little damage and having a high chance to disrupt enemy spellcasters. I think I'll actually get that. I'm not interested in that. And we will put our magic missile on. Got bewildering spectacle. Creates a bizarre and perplexing visual distraction, confusing enemies in the area of effect. Grab that. Just rolling flame, why not? Dampener. Noxious burst. Use for the but it's AoE. Fuck off. Take a look at that again real quick. That's faux AoE. So it is good confusion. Why not? Volleyball. And bounding missile, crackling bolt, and then this one, which again, really good. And then we'll grab the iron skin and the flame shield, and he is just getting more and more. Alright, Durrance, buddy.
Fuck off!
Your face is full of need. It looks to burst if you didn't speak. I have questions.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
Yeah. I had another vision of you. One of the symbols on your staff, it was dying.
You see many things that aren't there, Watcher. Perhaps the symbol was for your disappearing sanity. And we are to bid it farewell while you still have the wits to grieve for it.
I saw a symbol with 12 circles. What does it represent?
That symbol? The Godhammer.
And then it was the Godhammer symbol I saw extinguished on your staff.
No riddle there, Watcher. It took 12 of us to build the Godhammer. Afterward, I took my leave of all of them to see what Margaret had in store for me. I've seen none of them since.
Are you sure there isn't more to that story?
Your kind has a way of interpreting its visions to fit the version of the truth you like best. But Margaret's flame leaves no room for interpretation. Waste the time of others with your distortions and your fever dreams.
Flames may leave no doubt as to what or where they are, but why they are is anyone's guess.
It's always the way of the mad to try to convince others of a reality only they can see. But when your doctrine's the truth, it requires no convincing, only an opening of the eyes. I would purify you, Watcher, if I thought it would help.
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
No, fuck you.
Fuck you!
Alright, well. That happens.
That it did.
Come on. Exciting stuff around every turn. We'll get to Act 3 eventually.
At some point. Well, technically, I think that's a conversation that you can only have in Act 3, so...
Okay. Alright, anyway. 4 benevolent, 1 clever, 1 stoic, 2 aggressive, 2 diplomatic, 2 passionate, 2 rational, 3 honest, and 1 deceptive. Hero of Defiance Bay, champion of Gilded Vale, ally of Deerford Village, and Knights of the Champion Crucible, champion the dozens, and I'm still mixed with the other 2. Okay,
That's about right.
works for me.
Yeah, it's more aggressive than I thought you'd have.
I wonder.
Everything else seems fairly accurate, but the aggressive is the only thing that is surprising to me.
I know where one of the aggressive traits would come from. I just don't know where the other one did.
And then I'm not surprised at all that you don't have any cruel, because most things that are cruel are so damn obviously cruel choices. That's why, like, for that one sacrifice thing, you only need at least level 1 cruel.
Right.
Because at that point, you know you're being a bastard.
Right. Alright.
Yeah, the aggressive I thought would have at least been 1. Like, 1 would make sense. I'm surprised it's 2. Maybe you just edged up on level 2.
Maybe. Oh. I'm sure. We're almost there, Twin Elms.
Halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there.
It is taking longer than I would have expected. Not that I'm disappointed.
Right.
What? Within 3 days, if ignored, -3 prestige. Minor reputation with Gilded Vale, negative. Okay. I have people just sitting around.
Yeah, it happens.
Palagina, just do the thing. Alright.
Hello? Hello?
That's a deer. Boom, 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 boom. How big is this map? It's fairly sizable. Speaking of fairly sizable, we got some ogres.
Boy, oh boy.
Alright. Oh my god. That's an ogre champ.
Oh, it's a lot more.
That's an ogre champ.
Hop, oh.
Okay. Fuck. Wait. Okay, no. Fireball's level 3. Ogres. We don't know anything about them. Pick a god and pray. It's the only thing I can think of.
That's about right.
You need to chant.
Yes?
Alright. Do it again. Crap. Okay, now I have to think. Oh god. Oh god. This isn't good. I don't think we're gonna be surviving this encounter. That's what I wanted to do. Second chance. Durance. That's not gonna help.
Hey.
Moe Ixi.
What the fuck?
There is so much shit going on.
Christ.
Khan is not looking great. And I'm not just talking about the helmet.
Yeah. I got one more fireball. Keep Kana alive, please. Okay,
What? Moe.
Rest up, big guy.
oh crap. Nope, Kana's down. So is Grieving Mother.
Well,
Okay. Parshi's almost down.
Sorry, I'm getting
Oh.
advice. I'm getting advice on how to bless a house real quick. Hold on.
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Should I ask?
What?
Ash, actually.
Wait, you're getting or giving?
Giving.
Oh, okay. I heard getting.
I also
No,
heard getting.
giving.
Okay.
I misspoke then. Giving.
I was very confused.
Giving.
Okay.
I am giving house blessing advice.
Moe
with them?
Ixi.
Apparently, they are smelling cigarette smoke in the apartment. Neither of them smoke. And it's just really off-putting. So,
Could be a neighbor.
no. Unless the neighbors changed, which I very doubt they did. The neighbors don't smoke either.
Okay, alright, okay.
Yes?
Parshi. God damn it. Where's the thing? Where's it? Okay, and this is so ass backwards.
What? Fiery whore of a goddess!
Nope, there goes Parshi.
Yeah, this really,
Yeah.
this is a very unfortunate encounter.
Hey. Griff Uligna!
Curses!
Alright.
Well, look at the bright side, dude. If everyone goes down but Aloth, he can just start fucking AoEing them.
That's true.
Well, actually, well, as long as you don't hit Parshi, because Parshi can't take too many more hits,
Right.
even while she's down. So,
Wait, hold on. Don't do that. Where are you? You're right there. You're right in the middle of that. Okay. So I can do this and not hit him. You know, if fucking Aloth didn't become prone.
Get your blood! Lavaru. Lavaru, be on sick.
well then.
I couldn't help but laugh at that. Lava root, no. Alright. Don't go north. Don't go north. Ignore Claude's advice.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Let's go north. Let's not. I really think it would be a better idea to not. Of course, if we were playing by Fire Emblem rules, then things might have been different. Do this shit again.
Sure.
Just follow the path. Just follow the path. I'll worry about exploring this place later. Forest troll. That I can take on.
Fucking B-52 bomber comes out of nowhere from behind him and like, oh, fuck!
What
God damn it, Basil! I didn't mean for that to be Basil when I started the joke, but I mean, I couldn't help it at that point.
Obviously.
Lavaru, be on sick.
I had to open my mouth. Fuck this forest. But let's give it a shot. Can we do this without hitting a dare? Possibly. Shock a dare again. This fucking guy. Where do you think you're going? Alright. Where's my... Air loss. Do the thing again. That's not air loss. Grieving Mother, you also do the thing again.
Following orders. Levaru beyond seek.
Okay. I am not taking any chances.
That's it.
I have them.
I have them. Now.
Grieving Mother, I swear to fucking God.
Mass Effect menu noises.
I'm almost done.
Proactive.
Nah. I've got you now.
He-Man. Wait, no, you're not He-Man.
Who the fuck are you?
And if I had the Basil theme ready, that's when I would play it.
What the fuck is that? Well, that went a little better.
A little better than Complete Annihilation?
Yeah.
On your part?
Yeah.
I would think so, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Sure.
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep taking the path. This looks promising. It's working. It's.
Oh right, yeah. Just there's a longer wait time. The more saves we have.
Yep. ETH. All right.
What?
It was supposed to be death, but
I was thinking, is that like northeast, but like east?
ETH.
Anyone suspected
Earth.
of treachery must be reported at once.
Shut up, Theos.
Theos.
Good, you have come.
Oh boy.
You have heard of the recent defections from our order caused by this apostate in Kratom.
Also, just as a refresher, Kratom is the place that you had the question of, like, you live in Kratom, and it's like, I lived there all my life. I lived there for a long time, or I moved there recently.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just as a refresher, in case that was forgotten.
Yep. When an answer floats to the surface of your consciousness, remembering from ages ago. Yes, I have.
This is a dangerous woman whose lies spread like plague. She inspires chaos, sows conflict. Because of these unusual circumstances, I am speaking to all our initiates personally. to ensure there is no more dissension.
You mean because she was one of us?
Who she was no longer matters. If her following continues to grow, there will be war, and all our work will be undone. You were recruited from Grey Tomb, were you not? You must have known this heretic woman, Yavara.
We're hearing the name. A flood of memories pours into your mind.
Alright, well, was she?
She was my mentor. I was in love with her. She and I were friends. We have met a few times. She's my sister. No, we have not met. Or, no, we haven't met.
Oh.
What was she to me? At this point, okay, no, different life. I'm building two lives. It's so much to keep track of.
I know, and it's like disjointed and all that, which is really cool, I think.
Okay. Do I hear fucking sob story backstory time? She was... Who do I want her to be?
Is there any thought process you're having about any specific ones, or?
Not really. Unfortunately, I'm trying to weigh of what I'm trying to work in with the other disjointed pieces of information that we have given over the course of this adventure so far of the past life. Like, where would she fit in with everything? And I really wish I could have access to my journal right now.
Is there any questions specifically I might be able to fill you in on?
Right. So, I forgot. Did I say I lived in Creedom all my life? I was there recently.
You selected that you lived there for a long time.
Long
you did
time.
like the middle one.
Okay. And then the second one was
It wasn't that you lived there all your life. I just want to specify.
Right.
It's not that you lived there all your life. It just
I've been there for quite a while.
It was the good, like you've been there a good while.
Right. And then the second
Not your whole life.
And then the second one was I wanted to leave because there was a whole bunch of shit going on. I didn't like how people were reacting.
Yes.
So
You weren't sure about the methods.
I keep glancing over to I was in love with her because that's just such like that's one that you don't see very often in terms of like building a backstory like this.
True, but it's a backstory of another life. That's why.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's just interesting.
I mean, you don't see a lot of this, to be fair.
That is true.
Like, yeah, friends or a sibling or something. I mean, this is just my way of seeing it.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, friends and siblings are usually a tie-in, but
Right.
something where it's like, yeah, no, I know her a bit, or like straight up, she was my mentor, even though you have no idea who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Or just being like, I don't fucking know who she is.
Again, like my eyes keep going to it, so I guess I'm gonna pick it. I just feel like that's just something interesting. I was in love with her.
I see.
Oh,
And did
fuck!
Oh, here's the real interesting part, though! Oh, there's another layer to it. Does she return the sentiment, though?
Oh.
Oh, you want angsty, sad backstory? You know what you gotta pick.
I think both of them could still tie in angsty, sad backstory.
The one-sided love while being on... I mean, this is just my viewpoint of it. One-sided love being on the same faction, and then she leaves. Like, there's so many fucking facets to that. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that there was this subcategory for this one. So I just think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Fucking...
I know. I like the idea of, like... Yeah.
I trust that you will snuff out this flame if it still burns. The gods do not take pity on traitors. I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
I understand, Your Eminence. Excuse me, I understand, Your Eminence.
There is a really amusing thing about that, which is, if you say, no, I don't know her, he straight up calls you out.
Oh, shit, really?
It's like, yes, you do. Like, regardless of if you lie or not while saying that, he's like, no, you do. Like, even if it's something as simple as we met a few times, like, there's no way you can not know her at all.
Right.
I just think that's amusing.
Yeah, that's... Alright, let's keep going.
Yeah, for my test file, I played as a female, and I think the gender of your previous life is always, I think it's always the same as what gender your player character is.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
Right. Would that have changed your answer?
Mm-mm.
I wasn't sure. I just had to ask that. But yeah, so in my test file, I made her my sister, which is also a very interesting viewpoint of things.
Mm.
I was just like, this sounds interesting. Because that also sounds like a fucking, like, big fucking connection.
Yeah. Where? Oh, no, there it is.
Actually, I haven't been, as far as my test file, for all those choices, like, I picked that the character lived in whatever that place was called, like, forever, like, their whole life. And then as far as the questioning beliefs part of it, I just picked, like, I have done something unspeakable. And it's like, I cannot even muster up the courage to say what I have done, but I am quitting the group because I've done something I can't forgive myself for. Right. And I love those, like, past life thing. I fucking love it. I love it! I love it. It's so mysterious.
And the fact that you're essentially building two characters at once, it's like...
And one you know next to nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you're creating a character behind a fucking sheet.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is it? I walk through here and that's gonna start something?
I believe you keep going until somebody talks about the city.
Okay.
And then I think that will open the city back up, and that's the best time to do the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
See, if it was up to me, I would tell you to do the DLC as soon as Act 3 started, but the problem is that, you know, the city's a great hub, and like, it's a great thing to go back to while you're going through the DLC area, because you can come out of that whenever and go back to the city and restock if you need to, because it's a great stocking place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are some places in the DLC area that are good as well, but nothing is as good as the main city hub. So, It is purely for convenience if you use it. If not, then I guess I could go fuck myself. But
it's nice to have the option.
yeah, I think it's for the best.
The warrior saunters over, a sneer of suspicion visible beneath streaks of paint. He glances at your gear before favoring you with a long look. Another fugitive from the burning city. The 6 tribes of Glonfoth welcome you to Twin Elms. Before you lies the Heartsong district. You are free to explore it, but do not let your feet stray into other districts. Those are forbidden to Estramoran.
Yes.
What can you tell me about the Twin Elms? The city is sacred to all Glonfothans, as it is the place where our ancestors first encountered the Builders. That fated meeting turned our people from generations of wandering to a permanent home. Turned our people from generations of wandering to a permanent home amongst the Builders' relics. When the Builders commanded us to settle here, they allowed us the unique privilege to live among their structures here. It is the only place in Glonfoth where this is permitted. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. The sacred city is divided into 4 districts. Heartsong, the common district. Old Song, the site of our temples. Elb's Reach, home of the Delimgan and Druids. And the Burial Isle, which is the most sacred place in our city. I'd like to hear about Heartsong. This is Heartsong. It's a place where Glonfothans and Estramoran may gather together. It's also the site of the passage of the Six, where tribal leaders, the Anamfatha, meet. He points to a large round building at the other end of the district. That is the way to the market. Guard your purse there. No one bargains like a Glonfothan. And if you need a place to stay, follow the fence to the east. There you will find the way to the Celestial Sapling. The symbols lie in Old Song. There is Noonfrost, which is dedicated to Rimmergand, a group of pale elves from the frozen Southlands arrived not long ago to oversee it. There's also the Nest, a temple of Hylia, and Gallowayne's Maw, a den of beasts dedicated to the hunter god. The route to the Burial Isle also lies that way.
Also, just Rimmergand.
Rimmergand, okay. Tell me about Elm's Reach. There lies Tir Evron, one of the only towers of the Builders still in perfect condition. 2 great elm trees twine around it. Even the mightiest works of the gods protects the works of the Builders. 2 Delimgan sisters dwell there now. The Hall of Warriors stands at the other end of the district. Rumor has it that Anamfoth, Simok of 3 Tusks Stilgar, is there now. Elm's Reach is also where the Druids keep their halls. There are the Ovates of the Golden Grove and the ethnic knoll of Blood Sands. Many shudder at the burial sacrifices of the ethnic knoll, but High Ovet Arona is just as powerful in her own way. Do you know anything about the Burial Isle? It's a place where Anamfatha are laid to rest among the stones placed by the Builders. They say the souls of some of the Anamfatha still linger there. The way lies through Old Song. It is the holiest place in all of Twin Elms. Okay. Something else you wanted to put? Why is it forbidden to enter the remaining districts of Twin Elms? Twin Elms is a sacred city, built where the first keepers of the stone met the Builders. It exists alongside the works of the Builders, and is the only place in all of Glonfoth where it is permitted to set foot among these sacred places. The Estramoran, however, do not have the proper respect for the stones there. His words trigger something in your memory. You see an image of a perfect cube of Audra. Just as quickly, the image fades. A leader of one of the tribes could give you permission of the give you the permission of the city. Only Ottoman-Foth, I'm starting to lose it. Only he, Bethel, is present in the passage of the 6th day, and she has her own troubles. He jerks his head at a long hut in the middle of the district. Other questions about the Twin Elms? I guess. I haven't.
All right.
I like to think that part she's like holding a scroll and she looks down and she's like, ugh. I haven't heard of the Keepers of the Stone. Those are the 6 tribes. He points the tip of his sword at the long hut behind him. Up the stairs and into the passage of the 6th. This is where Anam-Foth gather. Bethwell, the Anam-Foth of the God Compass, can tell you more. I really don't want to know. Who are the builders? You know them as the Ingwithans. To us, they're the builders, creators of the sacred places that we guard to this day. I keep yours in mind. Best that you keep your visit brief. Word has reached our ears the riots have ended and the gates of Defiance Bay have opened once more. Okay. Great. We go to the shop, restock, and then we'll finally take a look at the yeah. No. To walk along as you haven't.
Breeze could use more of Margaret's touch.
Do not dignify with a response. To run the course, and the trade is returned. Can't wait to walk in and get all my money stolen immediately.
Damn straight.
Well, isn't this just lovely? Wow, look at all these OCs. I see you.
Look at him. Fucking look at him.
Run it.
What brings you here?
You're the look of a hunter, Eshimor. Derwin's weapons may protect the woman who seeks out misfortune, but my supplies will help you survive out in the wilds. May I see your wares? Alrighty. I just want to sell shit to you.
Woo!
Here we go again. And it just keeps getting bigger.
Oh my.
Fuck off with these grimoires. Large shield, blah, 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 blah. Excuse me. Why do you have all this stuff in your inventory? It's for fucking kicks. I wish I was being sarcastic about that. Alright. Take all that. Not as much as I thought I would be getting, but it's okay. Okay, so that gives intellect. Whoop-de freaking do. Give me my camping supplies.
I need them.
I need them real bad. Alright. Might as well take a little look around.
Many blessings, traveler.
An old elven woman clothed in thick robes beckons you to approach. Welcome, foreigner, welcome. Her forearms, splotched by green and blue stains, wiggle out of her hanging sleeves like caterpillars out of ripe fruit. I've got what you seek. Always come see. Between bows and smiles, she points to a little girl beside the herbalist store. We're here to help you, foreigner. Yes, we are. The Fisher Crane tribe serves your people. Unguents, potions, tinctures. She makes a sprawling gesture of a collection of pots, bottles, and herbs that lie behind her. If you seek it, I always have it. We'll see about that. Alright, we got some potions there. Certainly got some potions. Good for you. Good job.
I've been back, but I was typing a spell, so I didn't want to unmute, because that would have been a lot of Mass Effect noises.
That's very fair.
I was trying to be considerate.
And that is appreciated. We'll come back to you later. Everybody out. We're done here. I need more money. When Singani comes back from her mission, I shall have more money. There they go. Here they come.
They're coming. So where are you going exactly?
The inn. Or I guess what counts as an inn? Again, obviously, we'll be exploring this place in more depth later.
Right.
Hello?
Immediately has PTSD.
Who's in charge around here? Not any of you. Haggard shoes.
Hello.
A middle-aged elven man stands behind the counter of the inn. He has a warm, open face and smiles pleasantly in greeting as you approach. Welcome, welcome. I'm always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories, most welcome of all. Let me see what you have for sale. You probably have more. Damn straight you do. I'm fucking stocking up on camping supplies.
Hello.
Like a room, please? Of course, something with a nice room, yes? Sure, why not? +2 might, +2 constitution, +2 resolve. Yeah, sure. Okay. Now I'm fucking out of here. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Wait, what? Oh god. That's not right.
Fucking AI pathing in these games recently. It took us a longer while than we anticipated. But we're finally on our way. So, as long as nobody gets stuck on an NPC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, where do you start this?
Go to the top right of the map.
Top right?
You don't have the entry point yet. Go to your quest log. Speak to the steward.
Ah. Back to Cad Nua. Back to Cad Nua then. Cad Nua.
Cad Nua. Not Cade Nua.
Nope.
Not Cadus.
Nope.
We're not letting him in there.
Nope.
Not again.
Way too close of a call last time.
Don't know how he persuaded all those guards. Just walked right in. Oh, he fucking
Better
did.
indeed.
Yes, thank you, Willows. Where's the door? There it is. Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, hey, there he is.
Hey. It's a good place to find. It's good to find a place that doesn't smell of pig bones and spider shit. I agree. I totally agree with you, big guy. That's the marshal. I think that's the steward. Okay. We're going to get to the save screen eventually. There it is. All right.
My lady, you've received a letter. Delivered with some urgency, as it happens. I thought the message... People like you come few and far between. And in this case, I believe Renengild is correct in suggesting that your experiences here may give you an edge.
All right.
It seems she's intent on gaining access to Durgan's battery. And she's offering quite the reward to anyone who can get inside.
A reward, she says, for getting into the battery. That's a reward of its own, surely.
Kana, I didn't say you could speak.
Not allowed to say anything.
Durgan's battery, as in the source of Durgan steel?
Ah, the very same. All manner of people have been trying to infiltrate the keep for years. Our own Earl was much taken with the story of the battery's fall. There are many legends concerning the battery. As the Earl told it, the dwarves fought amongst themselves, each seeking to use the battery to further his or her own ambitions. Greed and cruelty brought down the battery, and now the spirits of those same dwarves roam the halls.
This seems like a familiar story.
Whatever happened, the battery has been impenetrable ever since. A shame. I don't doubt that there are great treasures still within those halls.
I do enjoy vestments oils. Perhaps I'll pay Stalwart a visit.
Oh, just think! The greatest of the dwarven strongholds, ours to explore!
If you weren't so useful, I would leave you here. Hey, Paladin, want to come along?
Oh! What the fuck?
I should mention that among those rumored to have answered Renengild's summons is a certain group I believe you may have an interest in.
Oh?
Followers of Woodica, intent on reaching Stalwart and the battery. I do not know what they seek there, but I thought it worth mentioning, given your interest in the ruins at Defiance Bay.
Alright.
Now that I've delivered Renengild's message, there is also a local matter of some concern, my lady.
Oh god, what have I missed?
A mercenary band has been sighted to the northeast. I believe they mean to take Consul Hot's tower, and I don't expect the Archmage will go quietly.
Consul Hot's one of the greatest wizards of our generation.
2 for 2! Anybody else want to chime in? Aloth fidgets and flutters, vacillating between anxiety and excitement. He appears to be at a loss for words.
The Torn Bannermen are a deadly fighting force, and Consul Hot himself has sent many travelers to their graves. I would caution you to stay clear of the region if you do travel to the White March.
That seems like a challenge.
It's not that I doubt your courage, my lady, but Consul Hot alone boasts power of a different scale altogether to those foes you have faced thus far. Given more time, perhaps you will match him. If the Bannermen succeed in their efforts, I fear they may turn their attention to Cadnua. I will keep you apprised of the situation, my lady.
And who is Consul Hot?
Consul Hot is
That-
big
I'm-
wizard,
I am
dude.
given to understand.
Oh, sorry. I
I
looked away for a second. I thought you were actually asking me.
As regards the manipulation
My
of the
bad.
soul, his spells are widely circulated.
It's Archmage's the Brackenbid Sanitarium Punchbowl. Oh great. Oh great. Fucking great. Is another fucking animancer.
But he is poorly regarded in many circles. Some call him a madman, or else cruel and barbarous. He must be very old by now. Perhaps that is why the Torn Bannermen believe they can best him.
Do you know anything about these mercenaries?
Little enough, I'm afraid. The Torn Bannermen are well supplied and well organized, and there are rumors that they are backed by an unknown benefactor.
Uh-huh.
They have proved remarkably effective in the past, and they are certainly a threat now.
I'll keep that in mind. Off I go!
Safe travels, my lady.
Travel to Stalwart. Excellent. And we can also do this as well, which I'm sure we will do. Even though I'm sure we're gonna get our asses kicked when doing it.
But yeah, that the console hut thing is also technically part of the DLC, even though it's not in the DLC era. So,
Is it one of those time things where if you get too far, you're fucked?
no.
Okay. I see.
Yeah,
So
you can do that whenever.
so the wiz.
Indeed.
Shut up, Alos. So the wizard at the tower is just like, I'm just gonna put up a giant wall and say fuck you, and I'll just wait for the protagonist to get here.
Fuck you! Well, listen, if you have the power to do that, where you can just put up a giant wall and be like, I don't have to care about this shit. I mean,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, that's true. Same thing with the army that's trying to attack Kadua right now. It's just like, it's just a giant wall. Alright, men, we finally got past that toll booth. Now we can... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, fuck.
Though I will have to say, Kadua is coming along quite nicely. If nothing else, it's very, very well fortified. Alright. Nah. Alright. Right, click and drag. The White March! We'll come back to you later. The White March! Oh. Oh. I see.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole new map.
It'll only take us 24 hours to get there.
Oh, God!
Even though it takes over a day to get from the Twin Elms, which is arguably closer, but, whatever.
Actually, that does remind me. There is a more substantial time jump when you cross over into this area than it shows.
Oh, okay.
I was surprised about that, too.
The Stalwart. The White March rises up in the distance, stretching to the north and south as far as the eye can see. It beckons to you with peaks like broken fingers. The road thins to a tattered ribbon, and the shadow of the mountains falls across your path. You've barely begun your climb when the darkening sky pummels you with hailstones and turns the ground beneath you to ice. You press on. The air grows thin, and the treacherous mountain passes funnel screeching winds past your ears. A blizzard forces you to make camp for 3 days, huddling for safety while snow piles around your refuge. At last the weather clears, and you approach Stalwart under a crisp blue sky. There's a noise, high and sharp, coming from the village that sounds at first like another frozen gale. But when you top the rise and reach the village's wooden gates, you see what lies beyond them.
Oh boy. That bodes well. Also, just remembered, I should have gotten more, like, adventuring supplies, grappling hooks, stuff like that. Fuck. Oh well.
Well, there's going to be a merchant when you come in here.
Right.
It's Darzier with a whole pack of them.
We can take these bastards!
Well, the west wall construction's completed.
Oh, hey!
Oh, fucking... God damn it. Wait, did they come and leave in that time? Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I couldn't even do anything. Come on.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Gabe. You ignore the supplicant and he leaves the stronghold. Oops. Well, while I'm here, I think I have one more wall to build. No! All the walls are built. Alright, then the next thing I want to do is build merchant stalls. Yeah, Parsley's just looking at her scroll for plans for Cadnoa. Meanwhile, everybody's getting slaughtered in the village. Well,
you think a hot tub would be a good addition? You're going over there? No.
Hi. Oh, good. Traded one ogre. That's a fucking cannon. Cool. Traded one ogre horde for another. Ugh. Fuck me, I guess. And you're sure this is when it's recommended to do the DLC? Alright. Let's do the old 1, 2, 3. Well, at the very least, if I wasn't strong enough before coming into this DLC, I'm definitely gonna be fucking strong after it.
Oh yeah.
What? Alright. Kick its ass! Hey, Aloth, you want to do that thing again? Yeah, you do. Hey, Grieving Mother, you want to do that thing again? Hey, everybody, you want to do the exact same thing again?
Damn straight.
Except for you. No, where... There it is. Pillar of Faith. Or as I called it, the Light of God. Go! What? Brother, help! Hey, Parshi. Sand and eyes. Knock it the fuck down. And blow it the fuck up. And then you guys can do whatever.
Hey.
Aloth has become absolutely instrumental in all of this. We did it. Wow, they're only carrying 2 copper. Anyways, hey, whoa. Grieving Mother.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait, no, there you are.
Oh.
Everything's fine.
Okay, little blip. It's fine.
Just a little blip, not bad blip. Little blip.
It's fine. You just missed. It's fine. You just missed Grieving Mother almost run to her own fucking death.
Perfect.
Grieving Mother, stop it. There's more lore.
No.
You don't get to go anywhere until I learn all your lore.
Look out! More of them by the fishery!
Excuse me, I must look at my map to find out where the fishery is. There it is. We're on our way. Or we can just head... Alright. Wow. Whoa, alright. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Yeah, fucking Mario just runs into the fray.
Yeah, but he would launch Fireball, killing you all instantly.
Well, at least I didn't do it this time. Just shut up, Aloth.
Oh, wait, I'm dead.
Well, there goes that ogre. Wow, their size is probably the most intimidating thing about them. At least for now. Hello? Hello, Chanter.
Hello?
Grieving Mother, I swear to fucking guys.
Hello?
Hello? Listen, I know you want to help, but you can't help anybody if you're dead. Let's try this. This certainly isn't going to backfire in any way.
Nah. That'll be great.
Okay. Fucking knocked me over with its staff. Alright, you know what? Mr. Ogre, I got something special for you. If I had enough focus. But I don't. So we're just gonna do that. It's gonna be funny. Alright, Grieving Mother. You should use some of your abilities? Maybe. Let's do that.
Hey there.
Well, kinda shot it and it exploded.
Whoopsies.
Okay, everybody go.
Sure.
I love gun kills so much in this because it feels, especially when they explode.
Yeah.
It's like they pop.
It's even funnier when they're like huge enemies like the ogres. It's like, what are you gonna do, little man? I'm gonna blow you up. Oh, wait, what? Keep looking around. Here's the fishery. Nothing but the ducks. Oh, I see dead body. Okay. Let's stop right there. We're no. There's a bay. Don't have any more magic like that, so let's use one of the many spells that I never use on you because you just have too much. It's too much to manage. You got that. You got that. Okay. Excellent. Do it again. You would think, and obviously I know it doesn't work like that because, Aloth. I know it doesn't work like what I'm about to describe because elemental shit doesn't really come into play. But you would think that fire will work on things from this wintry place.
Nah.
Alright, you're taking a little bit of damage. Why don't you not?
Show him how it's done!
God damn it, he's been dominated.
Well done.
Alright. Oh! Hey, can I rest? Damn it. Ogre blood. Alright.
Sure.
Okay. Let's go. Alright. Crap. Running out of spell slots and fast. Pulsing seal. You need to chant again because your chants don't carry over between things. And we're not spread out evenly enough for this. Did I partially do something? No.
Hey.
Crap. Holy Radiance Tower, never. Where are you? And yes.
Hey there.
Lavaru, be on seek!
Yeah, fight for us. All right.
Hi?
That cannoneer is a pain in the ass. It's gonna hurt. Alright, Kana. Skeleton time.
Following your
Lavaru, be on.
Man!
Skeletons, please at least distract him. And then this ogre is like, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I was just following orders.
I gotta reload this thing. Like, if we could talk about this.
Oh.
Like, oh, fuck.
It's not over yet. And there goes the dog.
Darzir's fallen. Back to the matron now.
Alright, camera.
Get the fuck out of here!
Alright, camera.
Leave
Thanks for
Tim
breaking.
behind!
You're the one Renin Guild sent for. She'll want to speak with you. Her house just up the way, next to Gref's of Rest. Messenger pants, sweeping smoke away from his face.
Katie's house is burning. Hurry,
Uh-oh.
we're both in there.
Oh shit.
Sure.
Help! The hut's coming down.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna say first.
Damn straight.
Well, I had some doubts, but this DLC is, it's certainly starting off with a bang. Almost literally. Alright, let's see what we can do. The roof of this hut is almost entirely enveloped in flames, lighting the snow in stark orange hues. Several beams have been reduced to ember-dotted husks. Through the hut's threshold, you can see only billowing smoke. Fire roars as it climbs timbers. You feel the air feels thick and hot, and the building is a maze of flames. Withstanding the smoke and navigating will be a challenge. So we need a combination. I still feel like Adair's our best bet.
Very fortuitous.
Yeah. Alright. Adair leaps over the burning threshold, plunging out of sight behind a wall of smoke. Inside the house, fires pitted the walls and beams, and a thick haze rolls through the building. It's hard to see even a glimpse, even a few feet ahead, save for the occasional glimpse of glowing embers. Crouched down, Adair moves onward through a haze of heat and soot. The hut groans and shifts as the blaze grows. With a mighty groan, the burning beam comes crashing down. Caught off guard, Adair is pinned beneath a heavy log. Push it away. Even reeling from the impact, Adair is still able to heave the debris away with relative ease. Adair gets back upright, a little winded from the ordeal. A sudden flashover singes Adair's arms. It doesn't stop Adair, but the pain grows steadily. Pressing forward, Adair comes at last to a wider room. To the left is a man, the source of the faint cries for help. He stands trapped behind a curtain flame, his arms raised to ward off the heat. It may be impossible to reach him without quenching the fires first. To the right, a woman lies unconscious beneath what appears to have been the roof. Once the roof. She's small, but the rubble trapping her looks heavy. Smoke winds its way out into the open air, obscuring all sight of the outside. She's to the right. This woman is trapped beneath a considerable amount of rubble, including heavy crossbeams. A purpling bruise on her temple suggests that she was struck as the debris fell. Use a pry bar to clear the rubble. Adair sets a pry bar against a section of the crossbeam and, using every ounce of strength, strains to lift it clear. After a period of fruitless struggle, the beam finally begins to rise by slow degrees. With one great and final effort, Adair heaves the last of the rubble clear of the woman. She's still unconscious. Though still unconscious, the woman is free of the rubble and can now be moved. She's unconscious. I gotta carry her out. The woman is of slight frame, and carrying her proves easier than freeing her from the rubble. Adair hoists her carefully on the shoulder. Let's take a look at the man situation. Adair approaches the other victim. Smoke clogs Adair's lungs and the heat becomes unbearable. Oh, crap. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Come on. Oh. Oh.
Katie, thank
He's for doing his bitch.
I couldn't get both. But I kind of knew that it was going to be impossible to get both. This is why. This is why I leveled up athletics.
Athletics is really useful.
Oh man, Adair. I was sure that thing was coming down and taking your friends with it. The man wipes his brow and stares up at the collapsing house. At least you got Katie out when you did. As for poor Lurgolder.
It's okay, sir. Nobody will ever have to try to pronounce his name again. I guess it's the eulogy, but
You look like you could use a drink. Take this over to Hayfrix and have one on me. He flips you a couple of flat carved bones. Okay. Yeah, Dare's not. Yeah.
Hey,
he's exhausted.
Yeah.
what's on your mind?
Nothing, I guess.
He actually has the fatigue.
Yeah.
That like little. There's major fatigue.
Well, we'll be going to an inn soon enough. But first...
So, there is a way to save them both. But it's extremely hard to. Because everything has to go perfectly. If I remember correctly, because you picked Adair, there is a very low chance of actually getting the guy on the left. Because again, if I remember correctly, one of the main ways, if not the only way, there might be a way I'm forgetting, but at least the main ways to get through require some sort of spell, whether it be cold or water-based, to put out the flames to get to him. And then the girl, that side relies more on magic, the other side relies more on physical strength to get that thing up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, with the pry bar, it makes it a lot easier.
So you would need to be. So you would need to be extremely strong, and also proficient in magic.
Again, unless there's a way, and I'm probably forgetting another way, but there's a whole list of spells that could be used to get rid of the fire, which is one of those situations of you think of it as like a tabletop game, where it's like, if you think of a creative way to use a spell to get rid of something, you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Also, hey, Egg.
I gotta move some shit around. Hello, Egg!
Hi, Egg.
So, yeah.
All right.
Not easy, but it's doable, but it's really, like, everything has to go perfectly.
Right. At least we tried.
Like, in my test file, I sent one of my created companions in that had really high constitution.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like, he got through it fine, and he was also a druid. I think druid, yes? Druid.
Okay.
The same thing Horabius is.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was druid. So he had some sort of winter blast that blew the fire away.
Right.
But even though he went through it fairly well, he went over to the girl and she wasn't breathing.
Oh.
So it's like, fuck.
Gotcha.
Because I think there was one part that took him just a little... Like, some of those things, even though they seem like successes, it's like, there could have been even more of a success.
Right.
Again, it's just, everything has to be, like, perfect to get them both out. Like, you have to... It's almost like there's one singular way to do it to get them both. I think.
And you would have to basically plan for it, like, way from the very beginning.
It's either that or have one really good multi-tool of a character.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's like you need high athletics, like at least a good amount of might. You definitely need high constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Spells or whatever that potential other way is, I forget. And then, like for example, the pry bar may have taken, because there's like a hidden clock behind that whole section.
Really?
Which may have shown, like, when you use the pry bar, I think when it said, like, it took a bit of struggling, but after a while it finally rose. For example, if you would have done the might check instead, that might have gotten it off faster than using the crowbar, because the crowbar, like, anybody could have used the crowbar, but that would take more time technically because it wasn't a check.
Okay.
It's one of those kind of things.
Gotcha.
Like, usually those checks have, you know, like, it's worse if you fail those checks. But the item is like a safe guarantee, but it takes a bit more time. So, it's one of those. It's like high risk, high reward kind of situation. Which Adair probably could have done it because he's a warrior through and through. So might and constitution are his bread and butter.
Right.
But yeah, it's ridiculous how perfect you have to get that.
Christ.
But that shows for all these like book sections. Like anything can fucking happen.
Yeah. Like
some of the most creative scenarios are usually in that book format because it's stuff that you can't, you know, they wouldn't be able to accurately portray in the actual game. So that's a cool tidbit.
Yeah.
Also, going all right.
Yeah. Yeah, but even so, Adair wouldn't have been able to put out that fire regardless.
Yeah.
So
again, there's probably another way I'm thinking of, but I don't know if he had the setup to do that effectively.
Right.
Now, it could have been a situation where he would have turned to the left, you would have saw you had no option, and then you could go back and maybe, if you had enough time, save her. Anyway, so that just would have... You just would... Like, I think the only other way is... Again, I don't know how effective it is, but I think you can just jump through the fire to try to get to the guy.
Oh.
Which, that clearly... It's like, yeah, that'll get you through it, and that might save him, but that's gonna put a big damper on your character.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. You see a middle-aged woman with a younger man locked in an argument. Both wear clothes streaked with blood and dirt. The young man turns to the woman, a fresh cut visible below his eye.
They've destroyed the stockade, Mother. It's...
Enough. They're gone.
She holds up a hand, which is missing the final joint of the ring finger. But it's her voice, sharp and steely, that silences the young man. As he glowers at his toes, she turns to you with dark circles under her eyes and a smile pulled taut across her thin lips.
The deliverer of Cadnua. Thank you for making the journey. Abidan knows it's a long one. Well, I'm sure you wagered on a more civilized welcome. Still, we're much obliged for your capable intervention.
She shoots the young man a brief but stern glare. He pulls a knife from his belt and an apple from his pocket and sits to work. That sounds sarcastic as fuck.
I mean, yeah. That's probably one of those... Oh, fuck. What was the reputation called? Clever?
Clever, probably. Yeah.
Usually sarcasm equals clever.
Right. It's an honor to be called here.
That's fine of you to say so, though I'm hoping your strengths lie more with arms than words.
Ouch. She folds the map in her hand with a quick and merciless pinch.
Stalwart isn't much more than a grease stain on a map. What roads we've got in the White March are basically tracks in the snow. And for every trader or adventurer that comes through, 3 of our own leave for good. But it weren't always so. There was a time when kings and queens sent their firstborn to these mountains, when the White March was the envy of empires.
Her eyes shine, and for an instant she looks like a much younger woman. How the mighty have fallen. Okay, Aloth. Well, that's all in the past.
The Pargrin dwarves transformed the White March once. We could bring some of that greatness back to Stalwart. But we need the White Forge.
Again, sounds very familiar. She raises a map and taps a spot in the middle of a white and gray expanse. I never heard of it.
Of course. Been over 200 years since anyone's felt so much as a summery breeze near it.
She smooths the creased map.
I'm hoping you can do something about that.
She ignores the young man who shakes his head at the crackling logs. How so?
We've been trying to breach Durgan's battery for over a year now. Problem is, the other expeditions can't so much as dent the front door.
Tell me about these other expeditions.
A dozen different groups have come through at our request, and several more besides. Been hoping that one of them could clear the way through Durgan's battery. But young or old, green or seasoned, it don't seem to matter. They cast their spells, chisel at the door, and search the grounds until they've worn new treads into the old stone. The lucky ones eventually go home. Plenty more find themselves on the wrong side of a blizzard, or an ogre raiding party.
Why the sudden interest in the White Forge?
We're an old mining town. Or we were until the Adirans pulled out and left us with a half-dug mineshaft and something resembling an inn.
She thumps the sturdy wooden wall with her fist.
Since then, it's been a steady decline. You've seen the roads. Isn't much we can produce that the Valians can't ship cheaper. But the White Forge... well, if we could fire it up again and start producing Durgan steel, or something close to it, wouldn't matter if we're in the White March or the Living Lands. Business would come.
She folds her arms and gives you a stiff nod. The young man says nothing, but he tosses a sliver of the apple peel into the fireplace. And that's why you need my help.
That's the long and short of it. We're laborers and fisherfolk, not adventurers. But Durgan steel could put Stalwart on the map again. Open up the mines, bring in new business. We just need the White Forge.
Why is Durgan steel so special?
Because you can shave stone with it, cleave cast iron in two, and the stuff's as rare as it is remarkable.
In her enthusiasm, Renengild shifts on the balls of her feet. She props one bent arm on the other, pointing distractedly towards the eaves of the house. If you had a suit of armor made out of that, bet people would get tired of trying to stab you after a while and just give up.
If we could make
I love the
something
idea of
even
that.
half as good, we'd have a market at our doorstep and work enough for all of Stalwart.
How is it no one's gotten into Durgan's battery yet?
Where should I start? Ogres, blizzards, or sheer damned inaccessibility? It ain't for lack of trying, I'll tell you that much. Got untold riches in Durgan steel lying just inside, and never mind the White Forge itself. The Adirans who first settled Stalwart tried to crack it. So did the Valians, and every other cocky adventurer with more metal than sense. But the place has a funny way of sealing itself up. Front door stays shut, the tower entrances are clogged with rubble, and it's been impossible to blast a way in.
What happened to it?
It don't bear dwelling on. There's too many superstitions about that place as it is.
Alright.
Killed each other off. Or so the old books say.
Ah, he speaks!
Oh my god!
Plenty of tales to go around, but none of them open the battery. And the last thing people need is another reason to fear the place.
Kinda.
Oh, whoops.
Whatever it was, the other Pargrin dwarven settlements in the White March, Bone Picker, the Hawk, and the rest, emptied out not long after, moved to gentler, greener lands.
Had the right idea, if you ask me.
I didn't. I don't see why you need the White Forge to make good steel.
Finally, someone talking sense.
That wasn't to agree with you.
Durgan's steel wasn't just good. It was some of the best. We need the best if we're going to keep Stalwart alive. No one alive today has seen the White Forge, but the old stories tell that it was powerful, glowed white-hot, and gave off a steady, even heat, unlike any other furnace. Let better-schooled folk puzzle over how the thing was built. I just want to see it put to use.
Tell me about the Pogran dwarves.
Pogran's a word in their language. Means traveler. They've been wanderers for generations, but I couldn't tell you much more.
All right. Any idea where I should begin?
The battery's up the mountain to the north. A good hike away.
Near Galvino's place, huh?
He says it in a breezy tone, but Renengild falls suddenly silent, consternation hardening on the lines of her face. He smiles and draws his knife across the apple again.
So it is. Though I was going to suggest dealing with that ogre camp before anything.
Who's Galvino?
Mestre Galvino, as the old crosspatch prefers it. Lives by himself and keeps the wilder and beasts at bay through sheer foulness of his temper.
She means to say he's a skilled smith and animancer, who's lived in the shadow of Durgan's battery for over a decade.
Oh, good. Dwarven wares and animancy. Exactly what we need right now.
Hmm.
These people never fucking learn. And by animancy's flimsy standards, that makes him an expert, does it?
And he butters his bread on both sides and fits his left shoe before his right. But that's neither here nor there.
I see.
Ain't nobody here fond of the man, but he's a clever hand and a quick study. It's a fool who thinks he stayed so close to the battery without figuring something about it.
You said as much to the last party, and we haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Maybe they didn't run afoul of Baragon's ogres after all. Just watch your step. Galvino's place is a ways east of the battery, and folk who pass it bring unsettling tales.
Tell me about the ogre camp.
Belongs to Flames That Whisper, Matron Baragon's clan. Hunters tell me they've been active of late.
Hunting elk and otherwise minding their own damn business.
Minding their own business. Never mind the latest expedition's disappearance, or the broken stockade.
I'm saying we shouldn't agitate him further.
He makes to toss another slice of peel into the fire, but he fumbles and drops his knife. He bends, pick it up, cursing.
Fuck.
The fucking knife, the apple. The fire. Ogres. Oh, no!
Absolutely not.
What does this mission have to do with anything?
The brawl outside was just the latest patch of trouble. The ogre clans are getting bolder, and we'll all sleep easier knowing they aren't circling our walls.
Oh, good. It's just for your peace of mind and my death.
Also, Baragons like to have whatever the last expedition found. Rumor has it they disappeared near her turf.
Killing a matron will only make our problems worse. The way to approach Baragon is with your hands held high.
If anyone could parley with an ogre, I suppose it'd be you.
Oh.
But they aren't known for their patience with prattle.
Okay. All right. I'm so glad you have so much faith in me. Got it.
Good. Before you leave town, stop by the Grave's Rest. Most visitors to Stalwart spend some time there, so Hafric and his patrons may be able to give you the lay of the land.
Don't know about you, but I'm all parched. I'm parched all of a sudden. Do I want to ask you about something?
What's on your mind?
Oh, crap. No.
Absolutely not.
We'll ask you more questions next time. I can feel myself losing my patience, not out of any frustration of the game, but it's just because it's getting late.
Yeah, I get that. All the words are starting to run together a bit.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little bit of that too.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
That capital R sure isn't upsetting. Wait, that's a capital lowercase. I'm tired.
Oh, we got quite a bit to do. And again, we will do it next time.
Whoa.
When we actually, like, delve into the DLC. Oh, man. I'm not even gonna wait. Alrighty. So, what's on the table for the rest of this week? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing more Phoenix Wright, Dual Destinies. The goal is to finish up the final trial of the major arc of the game. But if that can't happen, we'll finish it up on Thursday. If it does happen, I'll probably take the day off on Thursday. Friday, nothing streamed. Saturday, in case you guys missed it last week, we started Pokemon Sword.
Yes!
And we're going to be doing more of that.
Yes!
It's gonna be
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Good luck. Okay, Egg. Sunday, we'll all rely on what happens within the next couple of days. Next Monday, there's going to be more Horizon Zero Dawn with Chris. And then next Tuesday, providing that nothing goes wrong and we all know what day it is, we'll be doing more.
I had a long day.
We'll be doing more pillars. I have one more Blaze Blue episode that is scheduled for tomorrow at 12 Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. noon Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be the final one for the game. And I'll be talking about the future of that series later, after everything is all said and done. And that is about it for me. Chris is still working his videos around, whether it's Rhythm Heaven bonus footage, Metopia highlights, or Earthbound with Pooja, and then maybe some streams here or there, though I highly doubt it's going to be this week. PJ, don't. Just don't expect much right now. Just don't.
All I can say is my channel's not dead, I swear.
And Suzie.
I don't know when I'll go back to it.
Right. And then Suzie.
But when I do, I'll be back to it.
And then last but not least, we got Suzie with a dual channel situation. Suzie Guatney, as you see right there, is the gaming channel. There are a few things up, highlights and stuff of that nature. That's not really the main focus right now. The main focus is Row and Rose, which is her other channel, and if you just look into the description, you'll find the link to the correct Row and Rose channel. It's art. It's a lot of good art. It's a lot of fantastic art. It's a lot of fantastic art. So, go and check it out. Maybe throw some money her way, because she's definitely losing a lot of money from how much she's paying me to advertise her stuff. But seriously, go and check it out. We got a lot, and that is just within this week. This upcoming week. We got plenty more of stuff to do in the future. And I hope that you come and join us on these adventures. It's a lot of fun, mostly. And if you're finding enjoyment out of it, well, that's just a plus. And honestly, just thank you for taking time out of your day or incorporating it to watch this, whether you're watching it now with us in the chat or in the future or both. Just thank you. But we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Good night.